On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletics Director Wayne Stellick, the staff, the students, and the alumni of Springdale High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation of the Bulldogs Sports Network. Hi again, everybody. Zach Arndt, the voice of the Bulldogs, high atop Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Homecoming 2019. Our Bulldogs come in 3-1. They take on a 2-2 Bentonville West team coming off a big win over Fayetteville last week. We'll get to the game and the game prep coming up, but right now, we're going to take you down to the field for tonight's homecoming ceremonies.
Coming court. Sophomore maid, Avery Bowers. Avery is the daughter of Kristen and Matt Bowers. She has been dancing at Dare to Dance Dance Company for 11 years. She is involved in a youth group at Fellowship Church. Avery is a member of Student Council in the Law Academy. Her favorite memory at SHS is meeting so many new people who have instantly become her friends. She loves how everyone is a family at SHS. Avery plans to attend college with a scholarship and a good ACT score. She's being escorted by Matt Bowers. Sophomore maid, Avery Bowers. Sophomore maid, Esme Jackson. Esme is the daughter of Randy and Laura Jackson. Esme has been a member of Student Council for 2 years and has been a member of the swim team for 6 years. She is currently in the Law Academy. She is involved in the Key Point Church Youth Group. Esme's favorite memory at SHS is helping Student Council set up for the first pep rally. Esme's future goal is to attend and graduate from a 4-year college. She's being escorted by Randy Jackson. Sophomore maid, Esme Jackson. Junior maid, Emily Barrientos. Emily is the daughter of Nora Aguilar and Juan Barrientos. Emily has been a member of the Palm Squad for 3 years and Law Academy for 2 years. Her favorite memory at SHS was watching the crowd rush to the football field after Springdale won against HAR-BER. Emily plans to attend college after high school and graduate with a degree in criminology. She's been escorted by Nora Aguilar. Junior maid, Emily Barrientos. Junior maid, Lily Brewer. Lily is the daughter of Angie and Greg Landers. Lily has been a member of the dance team for 2 years and JAG for 1. Her favorite memory at SHS is getting to compete at dance competitions with her favorite dogs. Lily plans to graduate from the University of Arkansas after high school with a degree in architecture. She also plans on choreographing dances for teams and performers. She's been escorted by Greg Landers. Junior maid, Lily Brewer. Junior maid, Kathy Manjarez. Kathy has been in the Law Academy for 2 years, a member of the swim team for 1 year, Student Council for 1 year, and National Honor Society for 1 year. Kathy's favorite memories at SHS would be watching the 2018-19 boys soccer team win the state championship and also competing at Skills USA. Kathy plans to attend college and pursue a career in the law field. She is being escorted by Isidro Manjarez. Junior maid, Kathy Manjarez. Senior maid, Catherine Enriquez. Catherine is the daughter of Ada Coros. Catherine has been a member of the Palm Squad for 2 years, has been in a cappella for 2 years, and also been studying German for 3 years. Her favorite memory at SHS would be the entirety of her junior year and going to dance competitions with her team. Catherine plans to attend college and major in fine arts. She is being escorted by Bruce Hutchinson. Senior maid, Catherine Enriquez. Senior maid, Melissa Hernandez. Melissa is the daughter of Eduardo and Sylvia Hernandez. Melissa has been in cheer for 5 years, the Law Academy for 3 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, and has been a member of Skills USA for 1 year, where she now holds the title of captain. Her favorite memory at SHS was when the power went out at SHS and she had a paper ball fight in Mr. Winfrey's class. Melissa's plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in criminal psychology to become a detective. She's being escorted by Eduardo Hernandez, senior maid Melissa Hernandez. Senior maid Daniela Naharo Bonilla. Daniela is the daughter of Susie Naharo and Yolanda Bonilla. Daniela has been in student council for 2 years, vice president of student council, dance for 5 years, and has been the co-captain of the dance team for 1 year, band and color guard. Her favorite memory at SHS would be watching the crowd rush the field after defeating HAR-BER in football last year. Her future goals are to attend the University of Arkansas and receive a degree in teaching. She's being escorted by Jose Sanchez. Senior maid Daniela Naharo Bonilla. Senior maid Lily Simmons. Lily is the daughter of Katrina and Jeremiah Simmons. Lily has been in cheer for 6 years, a part of the Medical Academy for 3 years. She was a AAA All-State cheerleader last year and has been the HOSA vice president for 1 year. Her favorite memory at SHS would be singing the alma mater at her first home football game. Lily plans to get a bachelor's degree in biology, attend optometry school, and open up her own practice. She is escorted by Jeremiah Simmons. Senior maid Lily Simmons. And now, I ask that you all please rise for your 2019-2020 Homecoming King and Queen. Introducing Homecoming King, Rafi Gonzalez. Rafi is the son of Araceli and Raul Gonzalez. Rafi has been playing football for 12 years, has been in the Law Academy for 3 years, and has been in choir for 6 years. Rafi's favorite memory at SHS would be beating HAR-BER in football his junior year. Rafi plans to attend college and receive a degree in physical education and become a coach. He is accompanied by his father, Raul Gonzalez, and family. His page is Rudy Gonzalez. Homecoming King, Rafi Gonzalez. Homecoming Queen, Aline Ortiz. Aline is the daughter of Rolando and Maria Ortiz. She has been in the Medical Academy for 3 years, HOSA for 3 years, Student Council for 2 years, and now holds the position of Art Director of Student Council. Her favorite memory at SHS would be being in the dog pound during the SHS victory over HAR-BER last year in football. She wants to major in biology and pursue a career in the medical field. She is escorted by her parents and page, Zaumara Grana. Homecoming Queen, Aline Ortiz. By her parents and page. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2019-2020 Springdale High School Homecoming Court.
The Don Tyson School of Innovation Virtual Campus is a new opportunity for grades 6 through 12 to receive a Springdale Schools education anytime, any place. With the blended model, virtual campus students have full access to the Don Tyson School of Innovation campus during school hours for electives, clubs, tutoring, and activities.
The virtual campus is my education on my time.
The Don Tyson School of Innovation Virtual Campus. Anytime, any place.
On the counter, find a hole. Garrett inside the 5. Touchdown, Springdale. Shot good!
Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown, Har-BER Wildcats!
Springdale has a lot of diversity in our city, and I think that makes it pretty special.
We got Marshallese people, like there's barely any other like Marshallese in like other cities and states.
You're able to come across people from all different types of backgrounds, and we all are working towards the same goal, becoming better.
I'm proud to be in Springdale because of the way that things are laid out for us, especially as a teacher. It's really great that we have a good curriculum and that we're all, held accountable for being the best teacher that we can be.
We're kind of growing up together in the district.
We may have two sides of a city only separated by a street, but everyone in the city works together.
We're constantly working with each other to basically be the best district in the state.
Springdale is awesome.
We have so many different schools within the district, but we all are one Springdale.
There's just so many great things happening here. It's a great place to be.
They have a lot of good communities like K-Kids, East, and Girls on the Run.
We give every student in the Springdale Public Schools the opportunity to succeed. It can be in an activity, it can be in band, choir, athletics, cheer, dance. It can be academically through History Day.
Our East program, the technology that we have available to the kids.
We have the IB program, we have Medical Academy, Law Academy, Agri Academy.
The students get to be involved not just in the schools and doing things for the school, but being out in the community as well.
There's so many advantages and opportunities that a large city kind of affords its community, but it still kind of has that hometown small feel about it, which I think is unique for such a large city.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I please have your attention? Slim Chickens is honored to recognize our hometown heroes who enrich, protect, and serve others within our communities. Please welcome tonight's hometown hero, Mr. Dana Samples. Mr. Samples began his 50th year in the school business on July 1st, 2019. He served as a teacher and administrator in the Huntsville School District for 33.5 years prior to coming to Springdale School District in 2005 as the Director of Transportation. Springdale School Transportation Department was serving 13,500 students in 2005. This number has exploded to 23,000 students in 2019. There are now 104 routes and 110 bus drivers, some running double and triple routes each day to our 30 campuses. Our fleet makes over 300 regular bus trips each day. With the addition of daily shuttles, night school bus routes, and field trips, our bus travels an average of 2.3 million miles per year. Our team of dedicated people work in the largest school district in Arkansas. We provide an ongoing transportation opportunities for our students each day with the goal of we serve them all, foremost in our planning and operations. With the continued support of our school board, school administration, teachers, parents, and our students, the Springdale School District Transportation Department team will continue our very important work of looking after the children of Springdale School District. Dana Samples has been married to wife Donna for 46 years. They have 4 children, Joe Don, Lisa, Charlie, and Taylor, who are married to Diane, Tony, Molly, and Brandy, respectively, and 6 grandchildren. Joining Mr. Samples on the field tonight are District Director of Athletics Wayne Stellick, Assistant Director of Athletics Betsy Barker, and his wife Donna. Please join Springdale Athletics and Slim Chickens as we say a thank you to Mr. Dana Samples, our Slim Chickens hometown hero of the game. And on that note, Springdale School District is continuously recruiting bus drivers. There are good benefits offered, including health insurance and retirement. The district is willing to work with drivers who may prefer to work only part-time and those who want to run regular routes plus shuttles all day, then gain extra work by transporting field trips evenings and weekends. The department guides potential drivers through the process of obtaining the required CDL license. Anyone with a desire to be a part of children's daily educational experience is welcome to come see Mr. Samples at the Transportation Department. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats. Direct your attention to the north end zone as Julius Stevens and the world-famous Springdale Marching Band play our national anthem.
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium here on the campus of Springdale High School. Hope you enjoyed the homecoming ceremony. Zach Arns, the voice of the Bulldogs, high atop Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Joining me as always from the broadcast position, Coach Robert Johnson. Coach, Bulldogs sitting pretty at 3-1. They've really, I think, improved over the last couple of weeks. I think we've found out that Connor Hutchins to Ladarius Wansley is one of the best combinations, one of the best hookups in 7A, if not the state.
No
but tonight, I would say the beef of the 7A schedule starts. Bentonville West Wolverines are in town. They're a good football team. They're coming off a 35-17 win over Fayetteville last week. This is a team that Springdale's never beat.
Right. You know, and this is something that they're really going to have to put things together, be patient, I think, early, like we've talked about, because we are such a young team. The good thing, and you and I have talked about early, Bentonville West is really thin. Their first quality kids are really, really good. after that, they kind of sprinkle in. They're kind of thin.
Yeah, they're not as deep as they have been in the past. Jaden Jackson, they're everything. We're all wide receivers, gone on to the University of Mississippi. Will Jarrett has gone off to Arkansas State. There were a very talented group of seniors last year that are no longer here. They're an inexperienced team. They've had 2 games where they just got flat blown out against Owasso and Bryant, but those are 2 really good football teams. As you mentioned, they're thin. Springdale's battling some injuries tonight. Andre Sparks is not going to play. He has a groin injury that the coaches have just decided, you know what, we're gonna rest him this week. So next man up.
Right.
It's gonna be difficult.
Right.
But Anderson Isaacs is gonna step into that spot. He's a good-looking athlete.
Yes.
Very much in the Andre Sparks mold, but you know, in a lot of positions right now, it's next guy up.
Right. You know, and that's something that we've always discussed. This every week. It seems like it's next man, next man, next man. And so far, they've kind of stepped up to the challenge. Tonight's going to be one of those challenges again. The good thing is our kids are young enough to where they really doesn't bother them, doesn't affect them. So I'm not sure that that's going to be an issue.
You know, we mentioned Ladarius Wansley in last week against Rogers Heritage. 8 catches, 219 yards, and 4 touchdowns in a half. He's sitting on 39 for 603 and 10. That leads the world in receiving. He's special.
Right. You know, and he's averaging, I think, right at 150 yards a game. I mean, that kid's he's pretty special, and for that reason, that helps us offensively just to know, look, you got to put somebody, if not 2, on him at all times.
And that clears up things on the other side. But one of the things that Springdale has yet to really establish this year is a secondary receiver.
Right.
You know, you've got Davon Sparks, he's got 5 catches. Michael Bates with 6. Jordan Owens has 3. Juan Martinez has 3. There's not been a guy that sort of stood out. Tonight, we may see that guy. We haven't seen Landon Phipps in a couple of weeks. He played against Parkview, hasn't played. He missed the Robinson game, hasn't played since the Parkview game. He's back tonight. Is that the guy that maybe gives you that extra spark?
You know, and I think it's going to be one of those younger guys for some reason. You know, those are guys that are going to have to step up. Like you said, you got Ladarius at 39, and then the next one's at 6.
Yep.
We've got to have somebody step up and be that next man up.
Running back is another area of concern for Springdale. Daryl Parchman, the only healthy running back, true running back. Pablo Facio got a couple of carries last week. Keelan Chan got a couple of carries last week. I think, according to some of the coaches, we're going to see Chase Jones carry the football, maybe in some short yardage stuff. That's a middle linebacker carrying the football. Springdale very, very thin at the quarterback spot and now the running back spot.
You know, with Dominguez not there, and he was really starting to kind of get some groove going with his runners. So not having him, Daryl's really got to step up. He's got to play a lot tougher, more physical, and this is going to be one of those games where he can do that.
Springdale's captains tonight, Daryl Parchman, Terry Wise, Juan Martinez, and number 29, Obed Ramirez. Those are the captains for the Bulldogs tonight. Bentonville West's captain's about to step onto the field. We're going to get ready for the coin toss. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. And, you know, I was talking with somebody last week, and, you know, I mean, you have to admire the job that Zach Clark does here at Springdale. He's in his 5th year. They're 22 and 26. He had a couple of rough years, but he's put together back-to-back winning seasons. He's got this team at 3-1. You know, he's one of the best coaches in the 7A, if not in the state of Arkansas.
He does a good job. You know, he's got a good staff. He's got a lot of guys. You got the Brett Hobbs, Hall of Fame Springdale guy, Justin Wood, Springdale guy, Cal Cagney, I mean, you just go down the line. Those guys bleed Bulldog. And when you got those kind of guys on your staff, along with the rest of those guys, Watley, Tyner, Middleton's, you know, Derek Moore, and all those guys, I mean, it's amazing what those guys are doing with these young kids. And it's, you know, when they spend a lot of time putting those hours in, those kids have responded well.
So Bentonville West has won the toss. They're going to defer. Springdale's going to get the football first. And that means Connor Hutchins, Ladarius Wansley, they're all going to take the football. Springdale started quickly last week offensively, defensively not so much. The Bentonville West Wolverines like to run the football. This has been an area of concern for Springdale coming in, giving up over 200 yards rushing per game. They are, you know, I was putting up some numbers, just doing some comparison. In net rushing yards that they've given up, this is the most that they've given up through 4 games in the Zach Clark era. That's got to improve tonight.
Right, it does, definitely. And if you look at Bentonville West, coming from what they left last year from passing to doing a little bit more running this year, too.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night. It is homecoming 2019. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Coach Robert Johnson And I in the broadcast position. Here come the Springdale Bulldogs onto the field. They'll be wearing these battle grays, which, Coach, you're about to I'm glad you're here. As a coach, you're going to struggle reading these numbers.
Yes.
And I want you to pass some messages along, if you don't mind. These things are impossible to read, especially when the players start sweating or get them wet. You just can't see anything.
It's hard to tell, and and there's a lot of teams that have these white jerseys. You can't see them unless they're a dark number, or they have the outline. And they've kind of next year, the year after that, they're going to make it to where the jerseys have to be visible, so the numbers are seen.
So shout out to Coach Pratt for the white jerseys with the blue numbers, and we are about ready for kickoff here. Again, Springdale will be in the battle grays, red numbers, red pants, red helmets. Bentonville West in the all whites, the blue numbers, and I promised people I would never do that because it always drives me nuts when they give the when they give the uniform combinations. But we're on radio, so you've got to give that up. Want to welcome the audience that's listening on ESPN 99.5.
Yes, most definitely.
So here we go.
We enjoy that.
So Bentonville West is going to kick off. They'll be moving from left to right. Springdale's going to get the football first, going back deep for the Bulldogs. Will be Wansley. We'll wait. Brindle Cook will be going back as well. And we've still got a conference going on here. The clock shows 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go before kickoff. We've got a conference at midfield.
Yeah, the players look ready, and
it looks like usually homecoming goes a couple extra minutes. The ceremony,
right.
So I think we finished up a little early.
Right.
And if they want to start the game early, that's never a bad thing.
Right.
So.
Well, I think the weather's going to be perfect.
Yeah, it was beautiful here this morning in Northwest Arkansas. I was out working out, running this morning at 7:30 in the morning. It was 59 degrees, and I was looking at the forecast tonight. It's going to be in the 60s,
right.
Which is just beautiful. It finally feels like fall around here, and we're excited to have you guys along with us. So Bentonville West has it teed up. A place kicker for the Bentonville West Wolverines. It's number 99, Trey Travis. And dropping back deep for the Dogs, it's Daryl Parchman, Sladarius Wansley, and Brindle Cook.
Yep. We haven't talked much with the tight end coming back. That's going to be a big help, too.
Yeah, it needs to be. We've got, like you said, we've got to find that secondary target.
He's a big one at 6'7". He's definitely gives you a target to look at.
So here we go. 7A West action underway. The Bulldogs 3-1, 1-0 in conference, coming off a big win over Heritage last week. Bentonville West 1-0 in conference. They had a big win last week against Fayetteville. Ball's in the air. It's kind of a sidewinder, heading towards the sidelines. Caught on the far side at the 4-yard line. This is Brindle across the 20, across the 25, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 29-yard line. Nice return there.
Not bad.
And Springdale will get the football first. Connor Hutchins going to bring the offense out. The offensive line, Jesus Alvarez at left tackle, Rafi Gonzalez at guard, Alex Garcia the center, Felipe Aldaco the right guard, Alexis Rojas is the right tackle. Tight end Jordan Owens. Receivers Wansley, Sparks, and Landon Phipps is back. Quarterback Connor Hutchins, completing 51% of his touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Daryl Parchman will be the running back. So here we go. Dogs 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. First play of the ball game. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. 3 wide set. Lodarius to the top of the screen. He's one-on-one. Connor Hutchins, the quarterback. He'll give to Daryl Parchman, looking for a little bit of room. Fights across the 30-yard line. That's all he's going to get. Might have gotten two out of it, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's one of those two that come out in that formation. Just kind of see how they're going to line up to Lodarius. Knowing they're going to be 1-to-1, looks like we may have some matchup issues. Definitely in our favor.
Read a book on Lou Holtz who said in his first drive, all he wanted to do was get questions answered.
Exactly.
If they scored,
exactly.
So be it. But I want to see how you're going to react to certain things.
Right.
Tight end set. Jordan Owens is the inline tight end. Connor takes a snap, gives to Daryl Parchman. Getting around the corner, 35-yard line, or up close to it. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back carries for Daryl Parchman. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Dogs on the year converting on 45% of 3rd down conversions.
Good play there. Gives us about a 3rd and 5.
Same formation, 3 wide receivers. Michael Bates is to the top, Ladarius to the bottom. Connor to throw. Fires the slants. Got Ladarius at the 39 in and out of his hands and goes incomplete. And Springdale's going to have to kick.
That's that same route combination we've seen pretty much all year with the double slants.
That's a play they like to run quite a bit. Oropiza's in to kick. Dropping back deep for the Bentonville West Wolverines is number 5, Steven Dyson. Oropeza on the year comes in averaging 35.7 yards per kick. Got a couple of rockets last week with the wind. This one, end over end. Dyson calls for the fair catch. He fumbles a football. We've got a scrum.
Looks like we got it.
And it looks like Springdale's got the football at the 37-yard line. So Dyson coughs it up, and the Bulldogs are going to get the football.
Well, that's something definitely we can use and need to take advantage of this opportunity right here.
Yeah, this is big. These games have been very close through the years.
Right. Chase Jones.
Yep, Chase comes away with it. The ball is at the 37, and Springdale has caught the first break in the ball game. They're going to get the football 1st and 10.
This may be one of those sudden changes right here where they try to go to Ladarius right here.
So 1st and 10 for Springdale, ball at the 37. They're going to come out 3 wide receiver set. Connor fires, looking outside, ball in and out of the hands of Davon Sparks. That goes incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they had a good break on that one.
So it's 2nd down.
We got the ball. We need to be really smart right here and be patient and get some things down the field right here.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball at the 37. Hutchins comes out of the game 0 for 2. Now they're going to try a little pitch to Ladarius. He's going to get across the 35-yard line, not much further. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah. 3rd and 8, like you said, I think they're trying to get some answers questioned right here. They've got a couple of 4 different formations, a couple of different combinations, running, throwing that they've done, so maybe they can get some answers.
Technically, that'll count as a catch for Ladarius.
Correct.
It winds up being a 2-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd down and 8, ball at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4 wide receiver set. Ladarius and Davon go to the top of the screen. Jordan Owens, Michael Bates to the bottom. Parchman, the running back. 3 down linemen for Bentonville West. Connor to throw. Good protection. Firing to Ladarius on the outside. It's going to be real close to 1st down yardage. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 27.
Right inside the line.
Boy, it's really, really close. They're going to have to look at that. I imagine they'll look at this, get the measurement. Well, they're going to call it 4th down.
Yep, 4th and inches. Well, this is a big play right here, but I think it's definitely one you go for without a question.
Clock running, 9:35 to go in the quarter. 4th down, and we'll call it a foot.
Maybe, yeah. I think 20 personnel package here, or 2 tight end set, really, kind of.
Play clock at 7. They'll give to Parchman. He's not going to get there.
Well, I'm not so sure. This guy, one guy on their side didn't mark him down. This guy did mark him.
Now, he was down in the backfield. Just nobody picked up the defensive end coming off the top of the screen, and Springdale lets a break get away. These are the kinds of things a young team can't do.
Correct. We definitely got to capitalize on some things, and we didn't do that this time.
So the Dogs are going to turn it over. Ball's going to be marked at the 28. 1st down, 10 for Bentonville West. This is their first possession of the ball game. The quarterback is Dalton McDonald. He started against Springdale last year. Their big wide receiver, number 1. Luke Jones is not here tonight. That's Higson, the running back. McDonald will throw. Good protection. Plenty of time. He's going to take it, throw long. He's got a man wide open. Brindle just lost him.
Yeah, he did.
Pass caught by A.J. Moss. It's 1st down, Bentonville West. I mean, he was open by 3-4 yards.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Brindle just got wasn't sure what happened right there, if he got his eyes in the backfield or not.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Whitlash now the running back. Here's McDonald with the pump fake. Plenty of time. He's going to go down in the backfield.
That is a great coverage sack right there by our corner. They wanted to hit the screen out there to the far left, and we sniffed it out quick, and that was a great job by our defense.
Trayvon Westbrook with the sack. It's going to wind up being an 8-yard loss back to the Springdale 40-yard line. So 2nd down, 18. The line to make is the 22. Now, he looked quick to the screen, and when that didn't materialize, you start looking around, and then all of a sudden 35's in your face.
That's right. That was a great job for us.
2nd down, 18. Here's Whitlash, plenty of room, big hole. Whitlash right up the middle, has first down yardage inside the 20, still going down to the 17. Springdale has just struggled against the run this year, giving up well over 200 yards per game. The pass defense has actually been pretty good.
Right.
So the ball will be marked at the 17. It's a 19-yard pickup, and it's a first down. 8:10 to go, first quarter, 0-0 our score. Glad you're with us here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Coach Robert Johnson there. I'm Zach Arns. This is the 5th year of the Bulldog Sports Network. We've been here for every single Springdale football game in those 5 years. Whitlash alongside McDonald. This is Dyson in motion. Comes back in reverse motion. They fake it to him. They give it to Whitlash. Plenty of room. Right side, he's going to walk into the end zone. We got a flag down.
Couple.
I think we're going to get a holding call. Springdale just not very physical at the point of attack right now.
Yeah, you know, when you don't have Sparks, the guy that kind of leads everything that defensively for us up to this game tonight. So we've got to have some guys on defense that maybe are our older guys step up and help out right here.
So we're going to march it back to the 25-yard line. It was a holding call. First penalty of the game against Bentonville West. It'll bring up first down at 17, back at the 25. Same formation, Whitlash the running back. McDonald in the shotgun. He's got Whitlash alongside. Schmidt, the receiver at the top of the screen. This is Whitlash straight ahead. Another huge hole inside the 15-yard line, and they are just gashing this Springdale defense.
Boy, right up the gut right there.
It's an 11-yard pickup. It's most of the yards back. It's going to be second down at 7, and we've got a Springdale Bulldog on the ground. So we're going to take a quick timeout with 7:10 to go first quarter. Our score 0-0. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. The injured Bulldog was Chase Jones. So the linebacker core was thin to begin with. Now it's going to get a little bit thinner. Peterson's going to check in. And it is second down, 7 yards to go. Ball at the 15-yard line. Clock running as we cross the 7-minute mark in the first quarter. This is McDonald. Trenton Davis is checked in at the tight end spot. Nice tackle in the backfield. That's Trayvon. Springdale forces a negative play, and now you're going to bring up a third down.
That's a great read by that linebacker right there. Great job stepping up, closing the window. Really good.
So it winds up being about a 2-yard loss back to the 16. It's now third down, and we'll call it 8.5.
Well, this is a big play right here. We could hold them to a field goal right here. That'd be definitely a win for the defense.
Ball at the 15.5-yard line. McDonald. Play fake. In trouble. Tries to get to the outside. We've got penalty flags down. Boy, heavy contact. Wow. Gabe Bukow coming together with Steven Dyson. Boy,
I'm not sure
got him.
Either one of them saw each other, to be honest with you.
Pass will go incomplete. We've got flags down.
I'm not so sure we don't give them an extra down and just
take the yardage.
See what
their quarterback, their kicker, Trey Travis is very good. He was an all-conference.
I think Coach is going to make them kick it right here, decline it, and make them kick the field goal.
Knowing Brian Pratt,
looks like he's kicking.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
quite honestly, I'm surprised.
You're right.
Pratt is not. He's not shy about going for it. But I think he's got to be feeling good about the way his defense is playing.
Right.
3 points could be
Right.
could be helpful at this point. So Travis will check in to try the field goal. They're going to place the ball down at the 22-yard line, so a 32-yard attempt. Travis from the left hash. Snaps down, kicks on the way, and it's good. So with 6:08 to go in the first quarter, our new score, Bentonville West 3, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. 6:08 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 our score. Bentonville West getting set to kick off. Travis has it teed up. Number 99, Trey Travis. 32-yard field goal. Has the West Wolverines on top. As I mentioned earlier, Springdale's never beaten Bentonville West.
Right.
Had a lot of good games, high-scoring games.
Right.
Last year's game, 35-22 up at Centerton in their brand-new facility. We actually opened that facility for them, and Dogs led 16-14 at halftime. So Travis has it teed up. It's a high end-over-end kick. That's going to sail into the end zone. Springdale will start back at the 20, and the Springdale offense has had opportunities.
Yeah.
They just haven't been able to cash in on anything yet.
And that's one of those things. When you're young, just like the break we got, we should have capitalized and had some chances there. And hopefully we got some questions answered. And let's come back this time and get some things rolling.
So it's first down, 10 ball, be at the 20-yard line. Connor Hutchins will bring the offense out. Daryl Parchman, the running back. Wansley and Sparks will come to the bottom of the screen. Michael Bates to the top. One of the best linebackers in the state. Jonas Higson plays for Bentonville West. He's number 21. He is the strong side linebacker here coming to the bottom of the screen. Here's Hutchins in the shotgun. Little play fake. They try the pump and go. He's got Ladarius down the sidelines. Ball's going to fall incomplete, and it'll bring up second down. Let that one go just a little bit too early.
Good play call.
Yeah, and they'd been setting up the slant, and then they run the sluggo.
Right. Good play call, good route.
So it's second down, 10 yards to go, ball at the 20, 6:02 to go. First quarter, 3-0 our score. Glad you're with us here at the Bulldog Sports Network. Homecoming 2019. Connor hands to Daryl Parchman. Finds a little bit of a seam. He's going to fight his way up. He's going to wind up getting about 6 yards.
Good hard run right there.
Good pick up there by Daryl, the senior. And the Dogs are going to face another third down.
Right. They're lining up in that 3-4 defense up front, so they're going to seal off those edges. So it looks like we're trying to do some things up the middle.
Springdale's missed on their first 2 third down opportunities. This one a 3rd and 4. Clock running, 5:40 to go, first quarter. Connor sees the blitz, fakes the blitz, and that ball got hit, and it's going to fall incomplete, and Springdale's going to have to punt.
I think the play call was there. If we get the ball off right there, doesn't get it blocked, that's probably a pretty good play call.
So it is 4th down. Oropeza checks in to punt. The last time he punted the football, Stephen Dyson fumbled it, and Springdale got their first real opportunity in the ball game.
It looks like we have a new returner back there, number 10, Grigg.
Landon Grigg dropping back now after the Dyson fumble. Oropeza going to have to get rid of it, and it's blocked. Springdale just, well, you can't do this against a good football team. Jonas Higson recovers the block punt, runs it into the end zone, and it's 9-0 Bentonville West. The snap was high, it was slow, and that leads to a block punt.
Yep.
So Bentonville West scores on a blocked punt. Travis will come on to try the extra point. $5:26 to go, first quarter. Bentonville West running guys in and out of the lineup right now. There were a couple guys short there. Snap is on the way. Kick is on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 5:26 to go in the first quarter, Bentonville West 10, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
26 to go in the first quarter. Our score, Bentonville West 10, Springdale nothing. Dogs will drop back in kick formation. It's Wansley, Cook, and Parchman. Trey Travis has it teed up. Springdale mistake prone here in the first quarter.
Well, we just need to relax, stay together, regroup a little bit, and just don't panic right here.
Travis walks it off, getting ready to kick the football off for the third time here in the quarter. He'll approach the football. This one winding towards Brindle at the 3. Brindle Cook across the 20, and that's about as far as he's going to get. They're going to mark him down at about the 19, and Springdale keeps going backwards on these kickoffs. So it'll bring up first down and 10. Ball's going to be placed at the 19. 16-yard return by Brindle. Now the Dogs with work to do here in the first quarter. They trail by 10. They've run 10 plays for 20 yards. I mean, they've had the football most of the quarter. It just hasn't been materialized into much.
Our third downs, we can't. So far, our third downs really hurt us right now.
So it's first down 10, ball at the 19. Parchman, the running back, 4 wide receivers set. Connor in the shotgun. He'll throw. They've got the screen set up, little middle screen. Darrell bobbles it, and it's going to wind up being a 1-yard loss.
Looks like we had things set up, and missed that one guy through.
So second down, 11 yards to go. Ball back at the 18. The clock is running with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Four wide receiver set. Parchman, the running back. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. Hutchins on the QB keeper, across the 20, fights his way near the 24-yard line. Good pickup, but it's going to bring up a third down and 5. 4:30 to go in the quarter. So Dogs with a little bit of momentum here.
We need to get that first down, get a chance to relax, get some momentum, and get some things going consistently.
So they're going to give him the 25-yard line. We'll call it a 7-yard pickup. It's now third down and 4, the line to make the 29-yard line. Same formation, 4 wide receivers. Hutchins to throw, looking for Ladarius outside, throws it behind him, and it's going to go incomplete. Springdale's going to have to kick again. So Springdale frustrated here in the first quarter of this offense, which had suddenly found its gear, unable to do very much offensively here, and they're going to have to kick for the third time. The last one, of course, blocked and returned for a touchdown. Oropeza back in punt formation. It's fourth down, 4 yards to go. Snap better this time. Oropeza, rugby-style kick. He's going to kick it out of bounds, or close to out of bounds. It's going to hit at the 50. Take a Springdale roll, and take a real nice roll back to the center of the field. It's going to be down at the 49-yard line, and that's where Bentonville West will take over. So the Springdale defense will come out. They've gave up one big play, but stiffened after that.
Yeah, after the one, deep ball pass, passing-wise, like you said, we've done really well. We've got to contain the run.
So McDonald will bring the offense out. The running back is Carlos Hall. 4 wide receivers set. Higson sort of functions as the tight end. 3-man front for Springdale. West moving from left to right. This is Hall, straight ahead, still fighting. He's going to wind up getting a first down out of it down inside Springdale territory. Call it the 42-yard line. Going to come up maybe a yard short. Just put his head down, got what he could.
He just kind of barreled through there. Sure did. Did a good job.
Clock running, 3:40 to go in the quarter. Second down, 1. Chase Jones back on the field for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Chase has played really well for us this year. He needs to continue that.
McDonald in the shotgun. Hall, the running back. And we've got whistles and flags.
There's the stem from Coach Hobbs.
Got him again.
It's amazing how many times that's worked this year.
You'd think.
They've got it on film.
You'd think they've got it on film. It's
Exactly.
It's going to back them up to the 47. It's going to bring up second down, and we'll call it 8.
Coach Hobbs does a great job just dialing it in and getting it called. Our
Second
kids
and
do a good
6.
job.
Apologize, read the second and 8 off the scoreboard. So it's second down, 6 yards to go. McDonald with the play fake, has a screen set up, looking for Schmidt. He's going to get the first down at the 41-yard line where he's stopped by a host of gray jerseys, but it is going to be enough for Bentonville West first down.
Yeah. Got just enough for that first down.
They're going to put the ball at the 41-yard line. It's first and 10 for West.
Couple of scores. I've got Fayetteville up 21-0 on Rogers in the first.
Wow. Rogers, everyone thought they were going to be one of those
Right,
teams,
exactly.
and they have struggled mightily defensively.
Yeah, I think they're giving up 50 points a game.
Yeah, that's a bad number. I don't care what league you play in. So here we go, first down 10. The play clock is at 5 seconds, 2:38 to go in the quarter. McDonald hands to Carlos Hall. Big hole down to the 34-yard line. They are just gashing this Springdale run defense right now. Springdale has got to tighten some things up.
Yep.
Stony White with the tackle.
It's good to see Stoney back out
Yes,
there.
it is. When there's a big collision, he's
Yeah.
usually the guy.
That's right. He's going to be close to that ball, I can assure you.
So second down, 4 yards to go, ball at the 34. This is Hall again. First down yardage inside the 30-yard line. Mark him down near the 20, we'll call it the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup and enough for a first down.
They've offensively, they seem to have gotten in a groove and running pretty much the same play.
7 carries, 46 yards for this Bentonville West team in the first quarter. Clock running, 1:50 to go in the quarter. Here's McDonald with a play fake. He's got a guy wide open. He's going to walk into the end zone for another Bentonville West touchdown. This time, Brandon Hunes. The Dogs find themselves down 16-0. They ran a little pump and go.
But they had got our eyes in the backfield on the pump and ended up costing us on that one.
So the touchdown pass from McDonald to Hunes. With 1:43 to go in the quarter, it's 16-0, and Trey Travis on to try the extra point. Landon Grigg, the holder. Snap. We're waiting. There it is. The snap is down. Kick's on the way. And it's no good. So a missed extra point from Trey Travis. And our new score with 1:43 to go in the quarter, Bentonville West 16, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Our score 16-0 Bentonville West, 1:43 to go in the first quarter. Trey Travis trots onto the field to try the extra point. Parchman, Wansley, and Cook back deep for the Bulldogs. So they've dug themselves a bit of a hole.
They have, but with the missed extra point, it's still a two-possession game. I mean,
it is.
What we have to be able to do is just be patient. You know, football's kind of, it's got its ebbs and flows. It's going to be ups and downs. We got to be able to, they're going to give some punches. We got to be able to take the punches and give some punches back.
So Travis has it teed up. Dogs will get the ball for the fourth time in the quarter. They've run 13 plays for 26 yards. Just haven't been able to get anything going in the run or pass game.
Right.
Had one punt blocked, And they find themselves, as you said, down 2 scores. So Travis gets his foot into it. This is Brindle at the 5. Brindle Cook finds a gap and nearly broke that one. It's going to be knocked down at the 29-yard line. Boy, they had that one set up nicely.
They had it blocked and one guy away from the kicker having to make a big-time tackle right there.
So it's a 23-yard return out to the 20. Now they're going to give him the 30-yard line, all right? So winds up being a good return for Brindle. This offense, which was so prolific last week against Heritage, unable to get out of their own way right now. They're going to have to find some magic pretty quick. 3 wide receivers set to the top of the screen. Ladarius to the bottom. Here's Connor. Quick out, finds Ladarius at the 36. Ladarius trying to get away. He's going to wind up getting up to the 38-yard line. It'll be close to first down yardage.
Yeah, good first down. Give us, a lot better to play call at 2nd and 2 versus 2nd and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
Early score on HAR-BER, 14-0 over Heritage, first quarter.
I don't think after watching that Heritage bunch last week, that's much of a surprise.
Right. I think Ladarius needed that. He and Connor both needed that reception right there.
It's Jordan Owens in motion. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. He'll pull it, fires, ball's tipped. Ladarius nearly comes away with it. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's there. They tried the RPO and get it to Ladarius after hopefully trying to draw that linebacker up, but just enough to get his hand up there and get enough on the ball where we couldn't get it.
Connor's 4 out of 10 for 16 yards here in the first quarter. 3 wide receiver set. Bates to the bottom of the screen. Ladarius and Davon to the top. Connor in the shotgun. 3rd down 2. Clock stopped with 55 seconds to go. Parchman, the running back. Now they're going to make a switch here. Play clock shows 12. Connor to throw. Good protection. Ball's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Springdale's going to have to punt.
I think, is that the 3rd or 4th ball that's been tipped?
They've gotten their hands on a bunch of them at the line of scrimmage. And
they sure have.
Is this a point where you start talking about maybe moving the pocket a little bit, try and get him outside?
We're trying to get some things that we run it where it's 3rd and 2, 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2. Maybe get something to that 6-7 kid. Just get him the ball, maybe use his body a little bit to get that first down and just keep moving.
Oropeza in to kick. Looks like we've got a personnel problem. Looks like they're a man short. Everybody's kind of pointing around here. I think you have to burn a timeout here. You're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Springdale gets set. Nick Thompson, the snapper. Snaps a little high. Oropeza. Good kick. It's going to be fielded at the 31 by Dyson. The head of steam across the 40, the 50. Dyson down the sidelines. Still going. Dyson will score another Bentonville West touchdown on special teams. The Springdale punt unit is struggling tonight. Dyson with a 69-yard punt return, and Springdale finds themselves down 23-0.
Again, there's that third phase of football, that the special teams, and tonight, we had a break early, didn't capitalize, and we've had back-to-back on our punt team. We had a block for a touchdown and then a run back. So
35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Trey Travis is on to try another extra point. $69-yard punt return by Steven Dyson. Bentonville West looking to go up 23. Snap's good, kicks on the way, and it's good. So with 35 seconds to go in the quarter, our new score, West 23, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
at McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
Drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
5 seconds to go in the first quarter, 23-0 our score. Bentonville West sends the kick team onto the field. Springdale has dug themselves a pretty sufficient hole here in the first quarter. And, I mean, the game got off to a pretty good start. You get the fumble, you're in West territory, you go 4 and out, and then it's just been downhill from then.
Right. I don't know if maybe that after that break, we caught a break and we thought, man, this is going to be good. And we didn't capitalize. Our kids, and they're young, but being young also, let's don't tuck our tail. Let's get after it. Let's play hard.
New kicker in for Bentonville West. This is Aguiar. It's going to be high and short. Taken by Ladarius at the 11. Ladarius across the 25, across the 30, and he's going to get out near the 35-yard line. So Springdale will start with decent field position.
Yeah, like I said, let's just be patient. Let's play hard. Right now, let's go out and do what we got to do. Do what we do.
23-yard return for Ladarius. Springdale will take over 1st and 10. 29 seconds to go in the quarter. Connor will bring the offense out. Connor starting slowly here. 4 out of 11, 16 yards. The longest reception or longest completion of the night, just 8 yards. Springdale has really struggled to get the ball down the middle of the field. Connor to throw. Wheel route looking for Darrell. Falls incomplete.
It's one of those plays there where you get behind that tight end. The tight end runs off, and he runs the wheel. If the linebacker goes with him, that's not good. If the linebacker doesn't read it, it's a pretty good route.
So it's 2nd down 10. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Pistol set. Parchman, the running back. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Inline tight end Jordan Owens. They're going to take and give to Darrell. Darrell trying to bounce to the outside. Across the 35-yard line, he's going to wind up picking up 2. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. I thought he had something inside.
Yeah, it looked like it, and then he bounced it and kind of shut down right there really quick.
That's going to be the final play of the quarter. When we come back, our score, West 23, Springdale nothing. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium as we start the second quarter. Looks like we got an offsides.
Defensive, okay. That's great.
So Springdale take the free 5 yards. That's West's first penalty in the ball game.
Makes the play calling a lot better. 3rd and 4 versus 3rd and 8. That's for sure. 3rd and 9.
Springdale on the night on 3rd downs, 0 for 5.
Yeah. We've got to convert and get that first down.
It came in connecting on 45%. Haven't been able to connect on one yet. Here's Connor. Play fake. Fires. Looking for Bates. Catch made. 50-yard line across the 50. Down to the 45. First down Bulldogs.
Good job. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Great catch by Michael Bates right there.
So Springdale connects on their first 3rd down conversion. Ball at the West 45-yard line. Springdale going to go quickly. Gives to Parchman. Finds a little bit of a seam, 40-yard line, 35-yard line. They're going to drag him down at the 33.
Yeah.
So back-to-back first downs for the Bulldogs.
And that's a little speed up right there to change the tempo a little bit, and our tempo kind of got to them a little bit. It looks like we're trying to line up again and keep the tempo going.
So here we go. First down 10, ball at the 33-yard line. They're going to take it, give it to Darrell on the counter, finds a little gap. It's going to be met at the 30-yard line. It might have been about a 3-yard pickup, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Higson on the...
I thought the forward momentum was stopped.
Well, now they're saying the ball may be loose. So while they sort this out...
He's showing 2nd down. Still ours.
And they're gonna, I guess he may have fumbled it.
I don't know. I saw him hit and then push back, and I thought for some reason...
I'm watching Coach Clark down here on the near sidelines. He doesn't seem too upset about it. So clock running, 11 minutes to go. 4 wide receivers set. Here's Connor to throw. Little play fake. He's going to fire it long. He's got Jordan Owens. Jordan couldn't locate the football, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yep, he had, just lead him up to the side, up to the field to give him a chance. If he can't catch it, nobody can.
Yeah.
But, let's give him a chance.
So it's 3rd down 10, 10:50 to go in the half. Springdale looking to convert on their 2nd consecutive 3rd down. Three wide receivers to the top of the screen, Ladarius to the bottom. Connor to throw, firing. Looks, got Ladarius at the 20. Ladarius Wansley, 1st down Springdale.
Oh, I thought he was going to break that one.
So did I.
Well,
I was ready for him to go to the house.
When he caught the post right there, and it was a great read because the linebacker stepped up underneath that, and he broke right behind him. Great read.
So Wansley with the 1st down. Ball is going to go at the 18. They're going to go quickly. Here's Wansley at the 10. Inside the 5-yard line. Fights his way down to the 3. 1st down Bulldogs.
Good job. That's the first time right there, too, I've seen Ladarius actually get in the game right now. And it's that's what we need. We need him in the game.
So 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Ball at the 3-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go in the half.
They're running people on. Let's get it. Snap it. Let's go.
Snap it
Let's
now.
go. Let's go. Timeout.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout, Bentonville West. So we'll take the timeout with them. 23-0 our score. Bulldogs threatening. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
10:22 to go in the halves. Springdale threatening for the first time tonight. Ball resting at the 3-yard line. This Bulldog team, this is you were saying during the break, tempo.
Right. That's exactly what, the tempo. And we talked, they're going to make that adjustment, but that's okay. Because when they make the adjustment, that gives us something else somewhere down the line.
So it's 1st down goal, ball at the 3-yard line. It almost looks like they caught them by surprise.
Right.
Springdale hasn't run a ton of tempo this year, but it looks like it almost caught them off guard.
You bet. Now it looks like we're in our jumbo set. And this one, not sure, they got too many on, they got 12 on the field.
Here's Connor on the quarterback sneak. Fighting.
He get in?
He's close.
I'm not sure they had 11 on the field.
No signal yet from the referees. Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 1. As the bodies come off the pile, they're going to mark him inside the 1, and it'll be 2nd down and goal.
Well, West is running folks in and off. I'm not sure how many. I thought they had 12.
Jumbo set again. Connor Hutchins will go under center. He'll take the snap, gives to Parchman. Parchman fired into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. So the Dogs answer right back. Darryl Parchman from a yard out. Springdale on the board for the first time tonight.
Yep. Kick here. Well, that was a good drive. That's what we needed.
10 plays, 66 yards. The last yard coming from Darryl Parchman. Oropeza on to try the extra point. The snap is high. Boy, Springdale special teams they've got to get some things right here. The kick is no good. And with 9:38 to go in the quarter, our new score, Bentonville West 23, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com. 38
to go in the half, 23-6 our score. The Bulldogs go 10 plays, 66 yards. All scoring drives sponsored by Legacy Bank. Glad to have them as a sponsor of the Springdale Bulldogs. So Springdale will now kick it off. Special teams have been not great.
Yeah.
I mean, block punt,
Yes.
it's been punt return. It's been a struggle. The offense and defense are, the defense is hanging in there. The offense just got, 6 points. Special teams got to tighten it up.
Two scores on special teams.
Yeah.
So, special teams, people don't realize how important those are. That's, again, I can't express it enough. It's another phase of the game. It's really, really important.
So Oropieza's got it teed up. Dyson's back deep, Schmidt's back deep, and Oropieza's kick is high. Drives them back into the end zone for a touchback.
Good job.
And Springdale will pin the West Wolverines back on the 20-yard line. That's where they will start. This is the worst starting field position that the West offense has had tonight.
Great kick. Anytime you can get a touchback on the kickoff, that's great.
That is a weapon that not a lot of teams have.
Not in high school, and that's great.
So 1st and 10 for Bentonville West. 9:38 to go in the half. Dalton McDonald brings the offense out. Whitlash is the running back. 4 wide receiver set.
This is an important drive right here for our defense.
Here's Whitlash. Straight ahead. Big hole, 30-yard line. Whitlash open across the 50. Outrunning the secondary, Nick Whitlash is going to walk into the end zone. 80-yard touchdown for Bentonville West. That is what we talked about in the pregame. I mean, this run defense has been a struggle all year, giving up 224 yards per game. And they give up yet another long touchdown run. And like you said, it's 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
Right. When you're young, it's hard to, in the 7-8 West, it's really, really hard to overcome those kind of step backs.
So Whitlash goes 80 yards. And West extends their lead to 29-6. Travis on to try the extra point.
As a coaching staff, what we have to be able to do is just keep our kids focused. Just keep doing what we're doing. We're young. Keep doing what we're doing.
Snap is down. The kick's on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 9:26 to go in the half. Bentonville West 30, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
We came to HAR-BER Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence. It's HAR-BER.
HAR-BER Bank. Our customers say it best.
Or
9:26 to go in the half, 30-6 our score. Nick Whitlash has just gone 80 yards for Bentonville West. That after a 66-yard drive by the Bulldogs got them back in the football game. Now you're putting your offense back in another tough spot where they've got to go try and answer what Bentonville West did.
Right. Again, too, like I was talking about the staff, you got to do a great job. Let's don't focus right now on the score so much as getting our kids back focused on what we're doing offensively. And I think if we can do that, get them focused on that, at least that gives us a chance to stay in this ball game.
So Travis has it teed up, back deep for the Bulldogs. Parchman, Wansley, and Cook.
Return-wise, if we get a chance to run, our returns have been pretty decent. We're, 1 or 2 blocks away from maybe taking it to the house.
Travis gets his foot into it. It's a high spinning kick. Ladarius at the 4. Ladarius Wansley. Met at the 20-yard line, knocked down at the 22, and that's where Springdale will take over. So the Bulldogs with their work cut out for them. They trail by 24 with 9:21 to go in the half. Ball's going to be placed at the 21, so a 17-yard return for Ladarius Wansley. Connor Hutchins will bring the offense out. 4 wide receivers set. 3 go to the top of the screen. Ladarius Wansley to the bottom. Darryl Parchman is the running back. 3 down front for Bentonville West. Here's Parchman. He's got maybe a yard, maybe 2 if he's lucky, and it's going to bring up second down.
I think they gave us 2, or a long 1.5 maybe.
So they'll mark him at the 23-yard line. It'll be second down, 8 yards to go. Hutchins will throw. Now floating it down the sidelines, looking for Parchman, just out of his reach. Good effort there by Darrell to go get it. Couldn't come away with it, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Again, you know, that's that play where that outside linebacker's got to take that wheel route of that running back, and we're just about a yard or a little bit right past the throw on throws tonight.
So it's 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Springdale 2 out of 7 on 3rd downs. 8:52 to go in the half. Springdale trails by 24. Here's Hutchins with the play fake. He'll throw. Good protection. Fires it, looking on the far side, looking for Jordan Owens. That ball's going to go incomplete, and Springdale's going to have to kick again.
Boy, we needed to sustain a drive for a little bit right there. Don't need our defense to come back out.
So Oropeza will check back in. 4 punts on the night, 35-yard average. One of them blocked, one of them returned.
Right.
Dyson will drop back deep. He's sitting at the 50-yard line. Seems kind of
short.
There's no wind tonight, so Oropeza comes into the night averaging about 35.5 per kick. Snap is low. This one off the side of Oropeza's foot, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 34-yard line of Springdale.
Well, you know, we've talked about this. You know, the special teams, our punt tonight's really been really tough. Put ourselves in a hole all night.
That winds up being a 10-yard punt, and you've set Bentonville West up at the 34-yard line with great field position and a chance to really, you know, you barring something miraculous. I mean, Bentonville West now has this thing, you know, pretty much by the neck.
Yeah, they've got it exactly where they want, and with it short yardage, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for something right here.
So it's 1st down 10, West, ball to 34. It's McDonald and Hall in the backfield. McDonald on the keeper. Across the 30. He's going to be bounced out of bounds, looks like about the 28-yard line.
Yep. You know, this is one of those situations, too, knowing Bentonville West and Coach Pratt, that maybe see a reverse pass, something right here, and try to get a quick score right here. Defensively, just be smart, do your job.
So it winds up, it's about a 6-yard pickup. 2nd down, we'll call it 5. Trenton Davis, the tight end. Carlos Hall, the running back. Here's McDonald. Play fake. Fires it down the middle. He's got Trenton Davis at the 15-yard line. Inside the 10, touchdown, Bentonville West. Trenton Davis was a guard 2 weeks ago.
Right.
That is another touchdown for Bentonville West.
Do we have a flag? Yeah. Got a flag on the 7. Not sure what they've got here, but.
So they're going to take that one off, and Springdale will catch a break.
Block in the back.
So the penalty will go against Bentonville West. It'll back them up.
You know, that situation there, they go to a different formation. They drop him down at tight end, shift the guy back, and throw it to him across the field.
Looks like the penalty will be marked off from the 7.
Right.
So it's 1st down, ball at the 17.
You know, Coach Hobbs, he's I know him well enough to know he's going to make some adjustments. He'll get the defense where they need to be.
So it's 1st down, ball to 17. McDonald, he'll keep it. And he'll give it to Carlos Hall. So he's really good at that.
Yeah. Run a little counter there.
Springdale defense holds tight there, maybe a yard and a half on the play. They're going to mark him down at the 15, so we'll call it 2. And it'll be 2nd down.
Look like they're trying to set up the RPO for a little quick pass to one of their receivers.
So it'll be 2nd down, 8. Clock running, 7:14 to go in the half. 30-6 our score. McDonald in the pistol. Now Hall comes alongside. This is Hall. A little stutter step across the 15. He'll maybe get 1 or 2 out of it. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, we did a great job setting the edge right there. He kind of took a stutter step, and we just didn't have anybody flattening down the line defensively up front. And he was able to make a yard or two out of that. But we did a really good job setting the edge on that.
So it's 3rd down.
Big play right here. You know, if we can get away with a defense holding to a field goal, definitely another huge win for the defense. Like I said, Coach Hobbs doing a great job getting them ready.
West 0 for 1 on 3rd downs. This is McDonald to throw. Under pressure. Springdale nearly intercepts it.
That's
that's
got to be a flag. That's a lineman. He was throwing it to a lineman.
Yeah, Coach Clark arguing and lobbying. Yep,
Yeah.
there it is. Okay, so they're going to get the
it's loss of down.
Loss of down plus.
You bet. The yardage. So I'm not so sure here. They don't probably go for it. It's where they're sitting at as far as yardage. I'm not sure they'll kick it.
So they're going to mark him at the 24.
So it's looks like they're going to try the field goal. Sure are. And then it's another 5 yards after that. So it's going to be a 47-yard field goal.
So they mark the ball back to the 29. The tee will be placed down at the 37.
You know, be smart right here. Watch for any kind of fake right here, possibly. Make him kick it. If he kicks it, he earns it.
Travis, 1 for 1 on the night. This one from 47. Travis gets into it, kicks on the way, and it is good. So a 47-yard field goal from Trey Travis. And with 6:15 to go in the half, our new score, Bentonville West 33, Springdale 6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
The Bentonville West scoring drive, 6 plays, 5 yards, winds up with a 47-yard Trey Travis field goal. And West extends their lead to 27 at 33-6. Like you were pointing out, you know, you've got to have a functional drive here.
Right.
You can't give it back to them in good field position and hope to keep the turbo clock from going.
Exactly. You know, like I said, you know, we went to a 4-man front there, made a little adjustment. It did help us a little bit up front wise. And, you know, we held him to a field goal. And he kicked it, but it's a win for the defense.
Yeah, very much so. So Travis has it teed up. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Ladarius Wansley, Darryl Parchman, Brindle Cook. Brindle's in the center. We've got 6:15 to go in the half. Trey Travis kicks it off. Good line drive kick's going to go into the end zone for a touchback, and Springdale will start at the 20. Next week, hey, lucky you! You get the week off next week.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. I knew that y'all kind of do that together.
Yeah.
So
we'll be over at HAR-BER.
And I hate that because I kind of look forward to this. I'm going to be honest with you, Zach.
Well, you know what? I look forward to it too. Every Friday night, we have a good time up here.
I love it. It's been probably. It's one of those rewarding things that, as a coach, I get to come talk about football.
Isn't that great?
I love it.
I would talk football all day. Oh, wait, I do. First down 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Darryl Parchman, the running back. This is Connor on the play fake. Fires down the middle looking for Davon Sparks. Throws it behind him. Ball's going to go incomplete. It'll bring up second down.
Good little play call right there. You know, little play action. Really good play call. Just get the throw and catch. We got to get those down.
Springdale offense. 97 yards of total offense.
Right.
Connor, 8 out of 20 passing. They just have not been able to get in sync at all.
Now, you know, and the balls, the longer balls he's tried to throw have all been just a yard or two long.
So it's second down 10. Ball at the 20. Connor out of the shotgun. Firing. Look at the corner route. He's got Davon at the 40, and he'll go out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 40.
He just proved me wrong because that was probably one of the prettiest throws he's thrown. That was a great ball.
That was a little
good
corner
throw and
route.
Catch. Yes, that was a great throw and catch by the receiver and quarterback.
20-yard pickup. First down Bulldogs out at the 40-yard line. 4 wide receivers set for the Bulldogs. Parchman the lone running back. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. And we're going to get
there we go.
An offsides call, defensive end for Bentonville West.
You know, every time we've gotten the first down and kind of picked our tempo, line back up, has been successful for us.
Andrew Trader for Bentonville West jumps offsides. We'll take the free 5 yards. And the Bulldogs will have a first down and 5. They'll come out with a 3 wide receiver set. Jordan Owens, the tight end. Hutchins. He'll keep it across the 45-yard line. Not much more. He might get a yard, maybe 2, and it's going to bring up a second down and short. Safe play. Get a couple yards and look to pick up the first down.
Again, that's a speed option there that they've kind of put in and enacted into the zone offense to try to see, you know, hey, you're going to take the back, you're going to take me. It's one of those supposed to be whatever the defense does is wrong.
So it's second down, 3 yards to go. Ball at the 47. Line to make is the 50. 4 wide receiver set. Here's Connor. Fakes the pump, the screen to Ladarius at the 50. Still going. Ladarius Wansley near the 45-yard line of Bentonville West.
Boy, he just turns and turns and turns and keeps moving, and that guy's motor's running.
He is rapidly starting to pick up the catches.
Yeah.
6 catches, 55 yards for Ladarius.
And it doesn't even seem like it right now.
No.
And he needs them. We need him to pick it up.
He is the home run threat for Springdale.
You betcha.
First down 10, ball at the 45, 3 wide receivers set to the bottom of the screen. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. He'll take, gives to Darryl Parchman, bounces off a guy 45-yard line inside the 40. We'll call it the 39, so a 6-yard pickup on first down.
Good run. Good job there. He hit it inside, bounced it to the outside, made some positive yards. Second 4 is a lot easier to call.
Clock running, 4:55 to go in the half. Springdale down by 27, looking to cut into that lead. So it'll be a 4 wide receiver set. Sparks and Wansley to the top of the screen. Jordan Owens, Michael Bates to the bottom. Parchman, the running back. Connor will throw. Same corner route, looking for Jordan Owens. Couldn't haul it in. It'll bring up third down.
Good route, good throw. You know, if he doesn't catch it, no, you know, it's not going to be an interception.
Same play they ran to Sparks on the far side. It's going to bring up a third down and 4, ball to 39. 4:34 to go in the half.
You know, this is one of those where maybe instead of Owens breaking to the outside, just break to the inside, get your first down.
So third down 4. Hutchins in the shotgun. He's going to throw again. Connor fires it, looking for Ladarius. Nice catch, Ladarius Wansley at the 10-yard line. First down, Bulldogs. Boy, he's special.
Yeah.
That guy is special. 29-yard pickup and a first down.
You kind of look up, and the next thing you know, he's got 12 catches for
exactly
200 yards, and wow.
He's got 7 for 84 in the first half. Springdale inside the Storms Orthodontics red zone, looking to knock this one in and cut into this Bentonville West lead.
We need this.
4 wide receiver set. Hutchins in the shotgun. Play fake. Connor, slant and go. And we're going to get a penalty flag, pass interference.
Yep.
That'll give them another free 5 yards, and it'll bring up.
Looks like we got a hold. Yeah. They'll take it half the distance. First and goal. You bet.
Springdale take the yardage. And with 4:09 to go in the half, the Dogs 5 yards closer. Ball will be resting at the 5.
Big drive right here. We punch this in right here. That's going to really it's giving our defense a chance to rest as well.
First and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Springdale, 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the bottom, Ladarius to the top. Parchman, the lone running back. Play clock at 10. Here's Connor. They fake the screen. Fires, looking for Parchman. Can't get it. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, good call right there. Had it set up, just didn't have enough time to get it to him. Kind of rushed the throw a little bit with the pressure.
I want to say hi to my good friends, the Reeds, Tracy and Gary. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Save one for me if you don't mind. Second down, goal, ball at the 5.
Come on, Bulldogs.
Connor in the shotgun. He'll take. Play fake, looking for Ladarius in the corner. We're going to get another penalty.
Yep.
This one's going to be pass interference or holding. Either way, it's going to put the ball at the 2-yard line, and it'll be a first down for Springdale.
You bet. And I think after this, probably go with that jumbo set right here and put it in the end zone.
So while they mark it off, just a reminder, next week we'll be at HAR-BER. I've already gotten my itinerary for events, places I need to be. It should be fun. Cats and dogs getting together. My good friend Donald Tucker and I will bring you the game next week. So we'll put the ball at the 2-yard line.
There it is.
Now here comes the jumbo set. I've asked Coach Clark about this particular set that they run, and he said it's basic football. You're counting guys.
That's
You're
right.
You're just looking for the hole.
That's right.
So here's Connor. He'll go under center. He'll give to Parchment. Parchment looking for a hole. Going to get very close to the touchdown, and they're going to mark him down at the 1.
Right out there. Good job right there. And you're right. It's just kind of man on man, and just who's going to line up and come off the football.
Connor's brother Lane told me one time that when they ran it in 16 and 17, it was basically they were looking either for one particular guy or mismatches.
Exactly.
And that's how they run it. He walks down the line of scrimmage. He's looking for mismatches. Connor will go under center. He'll give to Parchment. He's met in the backfield, nowhere to go. Springdale's going to lose 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah. Penetration right there hurt us.
It's really the first time you've seen any sort of real penetration. And it's going to be marked back at the 3-yard line, so he'll lose 2.
This may be a good time here to kind of maybe freeze them.
Yeah.
So, slow them down a little bit because they're coming off the football pretty good right here.
So it's 3rd down and goal. Ball resting at the 3-yard line. Springdale trails by 27.
The officials are calling 4th down on the field.
How can it be 4th down?
Well, I think that's what Coach Clark wants to know.
Yeah, I've got 3rd down. I've got 3rd down.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused, to be honest with you.
He's going to call timeout, and I think he's going to find out once.
So we'll take a timeout. 2:18 to go in the half. And maybe we'll sort out the downs while we're at it.
Right.
We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
But the officials.
Back to Springdale. Got a little bit of a controversy going up here in the box. All the official scorers have 3rd down.
Yeah, West has it. We have it. The box has it, but the officials are very adamant about 4th down.
The only thing I can think of is that they didn't get the automatic 1st down on the pass interference call. That's on the one that on the Ladarius. That's the only thing I can think of.
If they called holding,
if they called holding, it would be half the distance. Okay.
Right. That's the only thing. That must have been what they called versus pass interference.
All right, so glad we could sort that out.
Because Coach Clark is not upset about it, so.
Yeah, so that's got to be the call.
Right.
So it is 4th down, 2:18 to go in the half. Springdale at the 3-yard line, and they're going to line up in the power set. Connor Hutchins walks down the line of scrimmage. He's going to go under center. Connor gives to Parchment. Parchment finds a lane into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. Good play by the Bulldogs. And the Dogs punch it in with 2:14 to go in the half.
Good. That was really important for us right there. We needed that on 4th down.
So the timeout works. The Dogs punch it in. Daryl's 2nd touchdown in the ball game. With 2:14 to go, the score is 33-12 as Oropeza comes on to try the extra point. Snaps down, kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score, West 33, Springdale 13. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
.2:14 to go in the half. Springdale trails by 20. Darryl Parchman goes in from 3 yards out. The scoring drive, 11 plays, 80 yards. All scoring drives brought to you by Legacy Bank. Oropieza's got it teed up. And, we were talking during the break. I mean, Springdale needs a stop here.
Right.
If you get the stop, West is going to get the football first.
Yeah.
So you don't want to give up one of those 2-for-1s here.
No, not here. Would be nice to be able to get the ball back even.
So Oropeza has it teed up. Springdale with a 80-yard drive. Ends with a Darryl Parchman 2-yard TD run. Here's Oropeza's kick. It's a low knuckleball. It's taken at the 6-yard line. Humes across the 30, across the 35, and he's going to be met from behind. That was, I'm just guessing, Stoney White. Yeah, Stoney.
Yep.
So Springdale, all right, Bentonville West will take the football at the 36-yard line. Plenty of time, 2:06 to go.
Yep. Here's one of those situations we definitely got to make sure and hold them, make those adjustments, and keep them at bay right here.
So Springdale, the defense has played well in spurts. They've had some moments where things haven't gone so well, but here we find themselves. First down 10, McDonald to throw. Firing down the middle, he's got a post pattern to Dyson at the 40-yard line, first down. And just what we talked about. Right. You can't give up the big play. They're going to mark him down at the 37. Stoney with the stop. 4 wide receiver set, McDonald to throw. It's like a little wheel route. This is what they got him on earlier. Going for Humes down the sidelines, just out of his reach, incomplete. It'll bring up second down. That's the play they ran earlier.
You bet.
Springdale didn't
bite.
bite.
Times. First time they bit on it, kept their eyes in the backfield, and that time they didn't. Good job by their secondary.
Dalton McDonald, the West quarterback, 5 out of 6 passing for 122 yards. He does have the 1 touchdown. Whitlash, the leading rusher, with 114 yards. This is Carlos Hall, straight ahead, big hole, 25-yard line, 20, 15, 10, where he's finally knocked down. And it's going to be a first down, and we'll say first and goal. Ball's going to be placed at the 9-yard line. That Springdale defense, again, gashed on the run play. 26-yard pickup for Carlos Hall. Hall fights his way into the end zone, touchdown Bentonville West.
They went up tempo a little bit there on us and got our defense on our heels a little bit.
So Travis will come on to try the extra point. Carlos Hall now 8 carries, 60 yards, and that touchdown. And with 1:33 to go, the score is 39-13. On the night, Bentonville West, 162 yards rushing on 14 carries.
Right. When you give up 80 the series before, it's going to add up pretty quick.
So Travis on to try the extra point. Snap's good, kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 1:33 to go in the half. West 39, now 40. Springdale 13. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
So we welcome you back to Springdale. 1:33 to go in the half. Springdale finds themselves down again by 27, 40-13. Carlos Hall with a 9-yard touchdown run. And now Springdale again is in that sort of danger zone of having the turbo clock, because once you get to 35, the clock starts.
You bet. You know, and again, that's one of those situations, guys. Let's just don't worry about that. Let's line up on offense and do what we do. They did it the time before. Again, we've got a chance to get the ball. Let's return the favor. We've got a minute 33. Let's do what we do. Pick our tempo up. Every time we've kind of gone tempo, that's been successful tonight for us.
So Trey Travis has it teed up. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Cook, Wansley, and Parchman. Trey Travis, last couple of kicks have been touchbacks. And with 1:33, Springdale's going to get the ball first. Again, Bentonville West will get it to start the second half with an opportunity to put this thing into the sportsmanship rule. Kicks on the way. It's going to be Parchman at the 7. Daryl Parchman across the 20, looking for room. He's going to be knocked down at the 24-yard line, and that's where Springdale will take over with 1:28 to go.
Again, you know, like I said, 128 offensively. We need to put something together because, like you mentioned, too, they get the ball the second half. We definitely need to punch something in right here.
Springdale with 2 timeouts. They went 11 plays, 80 yards the last time they had the football. Now Connor Hutchins will bring out the offense. Michael Bates, Davon Sparks to the bottom of the screen. Ladarius Wansley will go to the top. The running back is Daryl Parchman. Jordan Owens, the tight end. Connor Hutchins is the running back. So it's first down 10, ball at the 25. 1:28 to go. Connor with the play fake. Looking for Ladarius. Now fires, looks for Michael Bates, in and out of his hands. We're going to get a penalty. Looks like pass interference. Going to call that on A.J. Moss.
We'll take it.
And we'll take the free 15.
You betcha. Again, we started with Bates last time, first play.
So the 15-yard mark off will put Springdale up at the 40-yard line with 1:23 to go. Again, they have 2 timeouts, and 15-yard chunks aren't bad. This reminds me a lot of the game in 2017 where Springdale got behind by 15, and then they traded
kind of
scores.
Back,
I mean, they just sort of traded scores for the rest of the game, wound up losing by 16.
You just can't give up those points, and you take 2 off of that with special teams, and that's really what's kind of put us in the hole.
So it's first down 10, ball at the 40. It's Connor to throw quickly, finds Michael Bates, and he drops the football at the 44.
Those are passes we can't drop. We got to catch those.
In a way, you almost, I mean, it's a 4-yard gain. Right. Maybe you save the time versus the catch.
Right.
But then again, he probably breaks a tackle there and goes for 15 yards. So it's kind of one of those catch-22s.
Right.
So it's second down 10, a minute 19 to go. Springdale moving left to right. Connor Hutchins, the quarterback. Connor to throw, looking, fires, looks at Michael Bates, caught at the 44, takes a good shot there. And it's going to bring up third down, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout, Bentonville West. So with 1:11 to go in the half, Springdale trails by 27. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
1:11 to go in the half. Springdale down by 27, facing a third down and 6. And as you were saying there during the break, the timeout called by Brian Pratt and Bentonville West, they think they can get the football back and score again.
Right. That's exactly what they're trying to do is get us, if we can not get the first down. So right here, we've got to really be smart right here, get the first down, and keep the clock running.
Connor going to throw. They've got the screen set up. It's batted down. Trader again. And Springdale's going to have to kick again. Connor now 12 out of 28 passing for 123 yards.
And I think that may be the 5th ball that's kind of been batted down.
Looking down here on the sidelines, and I thought that dude looked familiar. It's that dude, Isaiah Nichols,
Yep.
Springdale great, current Arkansas Razorback, down there on the sidelines encouraging the troops.
We could suit him out right
Oh
now.
man, wouldn't you love to have him for? You'd love to have him for a game.
Well, and the thing he had was his leadership, unbelievable.
That kid, man, that kid never had a bad day. Oropeza, end over end. It's going to be fielded at the 24-yard line. Missed tackle down the sidelines. Dyson, he's going to be corralled there by Stoney White up around the 45-yard line. And with 59 seconds to go and one timeout, Brian Pratt and the Bentonville West Wolverines trying to get this thing into turbo clock.
Yep.
So it'll be first down 10 on the 21-yard return.
We got to do a really good job here. Looks like we may go a little prevent package here, extra defensive back to try to keep them at bay a little bit. Keep the ball in front of you. Definitely don't want to get the ball behind you.
First down 10, ball at the 45. McDonald, the quarterback, Whitlash, the running back. McDonald to throw. Plenty of time. Fire down the middle. He's got Jonas Higson at the 26-yard line. He's going to walk into the end zone for another Bentonville West touchdown. One play, 55 yards. And they are a 2-point conversion away from the sportsmanship rule.
Right. And that's one of those things where their quarterback, his balls have been spot on.
Yeah, he's not facing a ton of pressure here, and
Right.
that's directly related to Andre Sparks not being able to play tonight.
They kick him. They surely.
Yeah, they're going to send the offense back on the field and go for two here to try to get the sportsmanship rule in effect.
Big play.
46-13 our score, 50 seconds to go in the first half. McDonald will be the quarterback, Whitlash the running back, Higson the tight end. So here we go, Higson. He's the tight end. He caught the touchdown, the 55-yarder. And now we've got flags.
Delay a game. Well, they ran out with the tee as if they were going to kick, and then they brought the offense back out there. Then they couldn't get a play signaled in, so
Springdale take the penalty. It'll back them up 5.
now it looks like they may be bringing out their extra point.
Interesting.
Very interesting. We'll take it. I'd hate for that to come back and bite them. But it wouldn't make me happier.
So Travis on to try the extra point. He'll attempt it from the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard extra point attempt.
Be smart right here too.
Kicks on the way. And it's good. So our new score with 50 seconds to go in the half. Bentonville West 47, Springdale 13. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldogs Stadium. 50 seconds to go in the half. Dropping back deep in kick formation for the Bulldogs. It's Wansley, Cook, and Parchman.
Well, it'd be nice to get a little return right here and put in a cheap one right here. It could happen.
Travis will kick. Kind of a sidewinder.
Let it go out. There, we'll take it. 35.
Yes, sir. So it'll go out of bounds, and Springdale will get the football at the 35-yard line with 50 seconds to go.
Important set of downs right here.
Yeah,
because you got to be smart.
Yeah, you don't. They've got one timeout left.
Exactly.
You don't want to go, 2 incompletions and give them another opportunity with the football.
They've proven they can score with one play. So we've got to really do a good job. Got 50 seconds, but be smart about it.
So it's first down 10, ball at the 35. Connor in the shotgun. He'll take and give to Darryl Parchman straight ahead. Nothing there. That's going to bring up second down. They don't have to run a play if they don't want to. The play clock is at 26, the game clock at 23.
Yep.
So it's second down 10 with 18 seconds to go. Looks like they're going to run a play. Here's Parchman. Nothing there. He's going to lose a yard, and it's going to bring up third down.
Looks like that's going to be the last one.
So the first half's going to come to a close. The clock hits 000. Our score, Bentonville West 47, Springdale 13. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
At Northwest Health, we've made it easier to schedule a doctor's appointment. Online scheduling for our primary care physicians lets you make an appointment at any time from anywhere. It's the new way to book your next visit. mynorthwestanycare.com.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
We came to HAR-BER Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as HAR-BER.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
At Northwest Health, we're making it easier to see a healthcare provider. Book an appointment online with one of our primary care physicians, or walk right into
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium. Our halftime score, Bentonville West 47, Springdale 13. Joining us for our halftime interview, you're the head coach of the girls cross-country team. You help out with the guys. Adam Bumstead. I'm going to get it right.
Yes, you got it.
You know, they didn't give me any sort of prep sheet, so I have to ask you when you walk in. It's always an awkward experience. How are you doing, sir? Hadn't had a chance to meet you. Welcome to the Bulldog Sports Network.
Oh, I definitely appreciate it. Always nice to come on and watch our Bulldogs, and then be able to promote our other sports here at the school.
While we were watching the cheerleaders here, you were telling me you've got a little bit of a busy day tomorrow. There's a very small, minor little cross-country meet that everybody comes to in this part of the country every year.
Absolutely. I mean, there is the 31st annual Chili Pepper Festival in Fayetteville tomorrow, and it's a great actual fundraiser for all the local cross-country programs. The Chili Pepper is giving away over $70,000 of proceeds to all the local high schools, all the way from Green Forest to Gentry and West Fork, and as well as all the big schools in 6A West and everything. And it's just a great thing for us. I mean, it's a huge fundraiser, but really for our kids, the exciting part is we get to go and watch the Hogs race in the morning. And the race is so big this year, there's actually 80 boys teams and 80 girls college teams coming, because on November 15th, the Hogs are hosting the NCAA Regional, so we get to see some of the best talent in the nation tomorrow morning and watch those guys compete. Bad news for us is because there's so many teams that actually bumped us an hour and a half later in the day than we normally run, which, this week it's technically fall, but it's still those upper 80s and things like that, and we've kind of had fun dealing with that this week. But the nice thing, it's kind of for our season, it's kind of a great midpoint for our season to kind of gauge where we are. I mean, there's, like you said, teams not only from all over Arkansas, but there's teams from Texas, there's teams from Mississippi, and we get to really see some of the best talent around this.
Yeah, it's one of the premier events on the cross-country schedule across the country.
Absolutely.
I was listening to Michelle Fife down at Fayetteville, and she was talking about there's a team coming up from Texas. It's a top 5 team in the country.
Absolutely.
And you'll get a chance to see these runners and really test your team.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we kind of really, for our kids, it's like, okay, this is where we want to be. We want to kind of get to that level. And, and for us, around for cross-country and track, we're always comparing ourselves to the Rogers and Fayettevilles and Bentonvilles and things like this, like we do in all the other sports. But, the nice thing is in my 4 years here, we really are kind of making a positive impact and getting closer to where we want to be. But tomorrow, the nice thing is the Chili Pepper is a beautiful course. They do a great job at Agride Park. I know Coach Buckham and Coach Harder for the Ladybacks and Razorbacks are real pleased with how the course looks. We were out there on Thursday. We ran it, and it was a great experience for our kids. We're out there running, and we pretty much have one rule every time we get to go out there is like, stay out of the Hogs' way, And, we get done, and we're watching the Ladybacks compete. These girls have, won national championships the last couple of years, and they've won, I think Coach Harder's got 17 of the last 18 SEC championships, and they're running a 5K on Saturday. The same thing my boys and my girls are running, and I'm like, hey gentlemen, every one of them women are about 2 minutes faster than you right now. And it's kind of like, if you can stay with them even for 10 seconds, we'll call that a victory.
And I mean, your kids got to be excited about getting to not only compete on a college course, but with these college athletes. They're out there and like you said, get a chance to sort of measure yourself against them.
Oh, absolutely. And kind of the fun thing is that, we have the boys head coach, Coach Godfrey Siamusier, is not only a 2-time Olympian, but 7-time national.
I've watched him run a couple on Thanksgiving morning, and he can still motor a little bit.
Oh yeah, well, and G's coming off of back surgery he had in June, and he's out there, and G and I run with the kids as much as we can, and kind of the fun part was I actually beat him in a 5-mile run, but I didn't. I'm a little bit younger than he is, and I didn't have back surgery 12 weeks ago. so I'll take that win anytime. But the great thing is with the kids, he brings great experience and just a whole bunch of life lessons and things that I come at it as a math teacher and like let's approach it for let's get better this mile, and he's like, no, we're just gonna do this, and this is when he tells those stories, all 50 of our kids just perk right up and listen, and it's a lot of fun to be around those conversations because he's a great mentor to me, but he's a great, excellent mentor to our kids. So.
You mentioned that this is sort of the midway point of your season, and you guys, what do we got coming up as far as meets go?
Actually, kind of exciting. It's kind of we mentioned tomorrow being a busy day. I think I've put in about 30 extra hours this week getting ready for, and not to mention, next week I'll see my wife and my son occasionally, but we're actually hosting our 3rd annual Springdale Public Schools XC Invitational. Actually, it's going to be at a brand new course out at Sonora Middle School and Sonora Elementary. The district was nice enough to purchase about 53 acres of land, and Jeremy White and his crew have been mowing it for us for a couple months, and it looks great. It's flat. It's going to be fast, and right now we've got to have. Last year we had 38 schools come to our home meet. We'll probably be right at that number. I think. Right about 1,200 kids will race, and it's kind of a great fundraiser for us. But more importantly, our kids get to race on their own course here in Springdale and take a lot of pride in that. And also as far as meets that we host, this is the 3rd year that we've hosted elementary races. And 2 years ago we had over 350 K through 7th grade kids come and run a little race. Last year we had 450, and our goal is about 600 this year. And the best part about that is, G and I pride ourselves in, being mentors to our kids. And the best part of the elementary races for us is that our kids get to be mentors to those little kids. And, I think one of the best comments one of my kids made to me the first time we did it, he basically got put in charge of about 75 3rd to 5th grade boys for over an hour. And the best thing, he came to me and said, Coach, I don't know how you put up with us every day. I was like, well, it's a chore. And he goes, but Coach, I want you to know I'm not ready to be a father. I'm like, no, sir. But I said, if nothing else, I'm happy to give you that life lesson at that point. But and that's the fun thing is, especially when our older kids get to run with one of my seniors this year got to run the race with his little 2nd grade sister the other day, and that was a lot of fun to kind of watch them do that. And that's the best part about our sport is, it's a sport where anybody can be a part of it, and we take all numbers. I mean, heck, Central Junior High here in town has over 120 kids every single year that competes. I know Coach Crommett on the boys team at HAR-BER's got 75 or 80 boys every year, and it's like, okay, and we're just glad that this race tomorrow at Chili Pepper, there's going to be over 6,000 high school to college athletes compete.
Well, that's fantastic. And cross country is one of those sports. You don't have to be 6'5" and run a 4.40 to go out. Anybody can go out and compete.
Yeah, and that's that's the thing is that we take all shapes and all sizes, and especially for us, we pride ourselves on let's just get better. Because as a coach, sometimes you don't always have the best athletes in your toolbox, but as long as you're getting them better, that's really what we focus on every week. Is what little things can we do to get better? Are we going to compete as a team? Or are we going to work on just competing within our team? Because really, competition is how you get better. We preach all the time that it doesn't matter if we're a big school, because we go to a lot of meets where we face a lot of the smaller schools, but it's guys, those small schools practice too. And just like in football, whether you play, whether the Hogs are playing whoever they're playing, or we're playing somebody that's 3A or 4A. We all practice, and any given day you can step up and do something great. And that's the nice thing about tomorrow is seeing who wants to step up in this big race of 500 kids in one race and go from there. So.
Coach, appreciate you swinging by. We've got about 3 minutes here before we're going to kick off the second half. Thank you very much for swinging by. Let's do it again sometime. That's Coach Adam Bumstead of the Springdale Cross Country team. We're going to be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Any Northwest Health urgent care without an appointment. Online check-in for ER and urgent care visits saves your spot in line before you arrive. With options around the region and around the clock, the care you need has never been easier to find. At Northwest Health, we're taking your care in new directions. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in McClarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At McClarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown fresh.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hard-working people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers, to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
If you want fast, easy, easy and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
And we welcome you back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, where our halftime score, Bentonville West 47, Springdale 13. And you and I were just sitting here talking about, this opening drive.
Right.
I mean, the lead is 34. Sportsmanship rule kicks in at 35. So you need to stop here and see if he can climb back in this thing play by play.
Right. And we've talked as well, too. Being young like we are, let's don't look at the clock. Let's go out and play football. Let's get better. And it builds play by play. Quit worrying about what the score is. Let's figure out what we got to do as a football team and as a program right now to get us better.
So West is going to get the football to start the second half. They have racked up 339 yards of total offense in the first half. Springdale just 167. Leaders for the Bulldogs. Rushing, Darryl Parchman's carried the ball 14 times for 33 yards. Ladarius Wansley, 7 catches for 89 yards. He's along at 29. And Connor Hutchins, 12 out of 28. For 123 yards passing. And really, the defense has had moments.
Right.
It's been special teams that have just kind of sunk them.
Yeah. The punt team, really getting it blocked for a touchdown and then come back, get a punt returned for a touchdown. So you give up 14 points right there just on a special team.
And then you gave up one by not being able to convert on the extra point. It's just been
and we get the fumble on theirs early in the game and don't capitalize as well.
Yeah, so it was probably, not an ideal 2 quarters here. Springdale's, still in a football game, still has a chance to, go out and do some things and see if they can climb back into this.
Right.
But it certainly is an uphill battle. And, they've given up 2 one-play drives, 180, 155. Right. And, those are things I know that Coach Hobbs is trying to he's trying to address during the break.
Yeah, I'm sure they were addressed, and there's going to be some changes. There'll be some adjustments. And I can assure you he'll have them ready to go.
So we're just about ready to kick it off here in the second half. Again, 34-point lead for Bentonville West. They lead 47-13. Mendoza has it teed up. And we are ready to start the second half. The kick is going to be a short one taken by Dyson at the 16. This is Steven Dyson looking for a hole across the 30-yard line. Cuts back, and he's going to be hauled down at about the 38, and that's where Bentonville West will start the second half. And Springdale will send out the defense. Again, 339 yards of total offense for Bentonville West in the first half.
All right.
So we got some clarification on the rule down here.
Right.
Basically, the long and short of it is you don't get a first down, or you don't get a automatic first down on a hold or a pass interference, and they called pass interference on the far side, so it was just half the distance.
Right. We ended up capitalizing on it, so we're good. Looks like we've gone.
Lesson learned.
There's one adjustment.
This is Whitlash across the 45, still on his feet to the 50. Whitlash at the 40 is going to be run down by Gabe Bukow at the 36. But it's another big run for Nick Whitlash.
Up front, we're just I don't know if we're standing up and catching blocks, we've made an adjustment, putting an extra player there, going from a 3 front to a 4 front. But
so it'll be first down and 10, ball at the 36, just underway here, second half, 11:30 to go, third quarter. McDonald and Whitlash in the backfield. Whitlash having a career night, 4 carries, 140 yards. Here's McDonald, finds Dyson in the seam, breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk into the end zone for another Bentonville West touchdown. Now check that. That's Schmidt with the touchdown, and that will put the game into the sportsmanship rule. So another 36-yard touchdown pass from Dalton McDonald to Nolan Schmidt, and the lead grows to 40 at 53-13.
Well, that's not what we anticipated, that's for sure.
Now, you were hoping to maybe get a stop there and get the ball back and try and make a game out of this, but now we're going to get into the sportsmanship rule where the clock will run. Travis kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 11:17 to go in the third quarter. Bentonville West 54, Springdale 13. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldog Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Back to Gerald Williams Bulldog Stadium, 54-13 our score. Springdale will send Brindle Cook, Ladarius Wansley, and Darryl Parchman back deep. Bentonville West will be kicking off.
Well, like I said, now that the rule has gone into effect, this is a point now where you want the older kids step up as leaders, and you let adversity hits, and we need to see what kind of character we have as a football team.
So Trey Travis has it teed up. And the ball nearly blows off the tee, and then
he adjusts
and hits a pooch kick, which is going to come near Bukow at the 22. Gabe Bukow with the football. Coming near side across the 30-yard line. Trying to cut back. He's going to be tackled at the 35. So good return there by Gabe. That's where Springdale will start with the football.
Good return.
So Connor Hutchins will bring out the offense. Again, we're in the sportsmanship rules, so the clock has started running. And this quarter is going to this second half is going to go quick.
Right.
3 wide receivers set. Connor Hutchins in the pistol. He'll give to Darryl Parchman, trying to get to the outside across the 35, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him out at the 38-yard line, so he'll get 4 on the play. And it'll bring up second down 6. They'll mark him at the 38-yard line. Next week, Springdale travels cross town, going to take on HAR-BER, who you had some scores there. They were up 21-7.
21-7
at halftime.
At halftime, sure were. Fayetteville was up 35-0 over Rogers.
There's Parchman on the counter, looking for a little bit of room across the 40, 41-yard line, maybe up to the 42. It's going to be close to first down yardage. It'll be short. It'll bring up a third down and short for the Bulldogs.
Also had Bentonville leading Van Buren 38-7.
It's going to be third down 2. Springdale 4 out of 11 on third downs in the ballgame. They came in at 45%. Right. Bentonville West has done a nice job on third down getting dogs off the field.
Right.
3 wide receivers set. Jordan Owens the tight end. Connor in the shotgun, gives to Darryl. Good block there by Jesus Almaraz, and he's going to spring Darryl for the first down.
Well, it looked like we had two Wolverines come through the gap, and Jesus said, I'll take both of you.
It's going to be a 5-yard pickup for Darryl and a first down for the Dogs. 3 straight carries for Darryl Parchman. Darryl now 17 carries on the night, 46 yards, and he has the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, we definitely needed that first down. That was big.
Clock running, 9:05 to go in the quarter. Springdale in possession of the football at the 47. Springdale hasn't turned it over tonight. It's been some shoddy special teams play, which has kind of doomed them a little bit. Here's Connor to throw, looking corner route. That pass intended for Landon Phipps. First time he's been targeted tonight. They've run that play a couple of times. A little smash concept. And to this point, we're 1 for 3. So it's 2nd down, 10.
Again, we're just overshooting it about a foot or 2 feet tonight.
So it is 2nd down, 10. Ball to 47. 3 wide receivers go to the top of the screen. Ladarius Wansley to the bottom. Connor fires, looking for Ladarius, high off his hands and incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Trying to set up the RPO there, trying to get the linebackers to bite on Darrell coming down and then throw it to Ladarius on the quick slant. Just a little bit high.
So it's 3rd down, 10. 4 wide receivers set. Darrell Parchman, the lone running back. Connor Hutchins in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and throw. Connor fires. In and out of the hands of Ladarius Wansley again. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's almost kind of like we're about a half step tonight.
Yeah.
You know, we're just there. The pass was there, and the receiver wasn't. A while ago, the receiver was there, the pass wasn't. So it's almost like we just can't get things to kind of gel.
So it's 4th down. Orpeza will check in. He's averaging 31 yards per kick tonight. This kick low, and I think they got a piece of it.
I think they did too.
I mean, this has just been disastrous for Springdale on the special teams. This one is going to come to rest at the 32. That's where Springdale has downed it, and the Bulldogs will send the defense back onto the field with 7:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. Winds up being a 21-yard kick.
Yeah, special teams has definitely been, especially the punt team, I guess.
Changes for Bentonville West on the offensive side of the football. We'll detail those here in a second. Straight ahead.
It looks like we got Arnold at quarterback.
Yep. Aaron Arnold is checked in at the quarterback spot. On the carry, that was number 31, Dakota Gaines. Clock running, 6.5 to go. I mean, West is very much in the same situation we were in last week, where you're just trying to burn time and get out of here without getting anybody hurt. Arnold will give it to Gaines again. Nice little stutter step across the 40-yard line, close to 1st down yardage up to the 41.
That's been a pretty good play for them tonight.
Yeah, they've gotten really good push in the middle.
Right. You know,
wholesale changes by the Bentonville West offense. They've got a whole new offense in there.
You know, we've made an adjustment, putting an extra man up front, going from a 3 to a 4 front.
So it's 3rd down, 1. Arnold in the pistol. Gaines the lone running back. Here he comes again. Gaines stood up by the middle of that Springdale defense. I think he's going to have enough, just based on where the referees are coming in. Looks like they're going to get to about the 42.5, so that'll be enough for the West 1st down. And like we were doing, we were doing mental gymnastics last week. Every time you get a 1st down, you can run about 3 minutes off the clock.
Right.
It's almost a minute per play.
Right.
So it's 1st down, 10. Ball just short of the 43-yard line. Play clock at 25. Bentonville West certainly in no hurry here.
No, and this is something where our kids, don't get frustrated. Do what you're coached to do. Do your job.
This is Grigg trying to get to the outside, finds a little bit of a seam, and then he is wrapped up. Chase Jones drags him down. It's going to wind up being about a 2-yard loss. He almost got through there, but Chase was having none of it.
You had Stoney come off the backside edge there to quarterback reading him, and when he gave it, they were able to make that play. Good job.
So it's 2nd down, 11. Clock running, 4:35 to go in the quarter.
like I was saying again, very important for our kids just to, our coaches want our kids to just be fundamentally sound, do what you're supposed to do, play your technique, and let's get better.
Play clock's at 5. Arnold takes the snap, gives to Gaines into the middle of that defense, and he's going to get, and we'll give him 2 on it. It's going to bring up maybe 3rd down and 9. And I think we're, I wouldn't put the ball in the air here, would you?
Probably not. They're going to they want to,
Of course, I guess it really doesn't matter. The clock's going to move
run
anyway.
Regardless, this is something where, when they've got their second group in, they're wanting to get reps with those kids as well. So this may be something where offensively they try to do something.
So 3rd down, 9. Aaron Arnold in the shotgun. He'll take and fake it. They've got a screen set up. This is Grigg, and he's met in the backfield. Isai's there. It's going to wind up being a 3-yard loss. Springdale gets the 3 and out, or I guess the stop, and now you're going to get the football back.
Exactly. And that's something as a defensive lineman. When the lineman lets you go through, retrace your tracks, go back where you came from, and that's exactly what our kids did, doing exactly what they're coached to do. Again, not looking at the score, but let's do what we do. Let's get better as a team, and let's move forward from here.
Bentonville West going to kick for the first time tonight. Trey Travis will put it in the air. Ricky Montefiore will drop back deep. I think from an offensive standpoint, I think you got to try and build something here.
Exactly.
And we've got flags down.
Like delay, possibly.
Yeah, play clock showing 0, so they'll back them up 5 yards. Clock continuing to move. 2:38 now to go in the ball game as we spin this thing forward into next week. Springdale's got to get healthy.
Yep.
They've got way too many guys right now that are in civies or in. Chief among them is Andre Sparks.
Right. That was one of the issues we talked about at the very beginning of the season, how thin they were going to be regardless.
Right. So Travis will take the snap. Plenty of time. He gets a kick away, end over end. It's going to bounce at the 36-yard line. Going to take a nice Bentonville West roll down near the 20-yard line, inside the 20, and Springdale will take over at the 19.
Again, this is where you want to keep the offense, keep them motivated. And at this point, when the kids are looking at that score, it's real tough.
Yeah.
And so as a coach, you're just trying to get that motivation again, like you're talking about. What can we build on? What can we move forward with right here? Let's get through this game. Let's build. Let's take our steps forward and be ready for next week.
So the offense will come back out onto the field. Connor Hutchins will be the quarterback. Daryl Parchman the running back. Bates and Sparks come to the bottom of the screen. Ladarius Wansley goes to the top. Jordan Owens the tight end. 2 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter. Hutchins. He'll keep on the zone read and maybe get a yard out of it up to the 20. So it'll bring up 2nd down 9. Clock continues to run, 1:43. Next week we'll be on the air, 7 o'clock. I think the pregame show starts at 6, if I'm not mistaken. A full hour ahead of.
I'll get to listen to you next week.
I will.
I'm trying to learn some things.
Well, if you're learning from me, we got bigger problems. Connor Hutchins takes and gives to Daryl Parchman. Daryl bounces off one Wolverine, makes one miss. Now he's trying to find a little bit of room, across the 25, across the 20 up to the 23-yard line, working real hard for 3 yards.
Run.
Yeah, he made a couple of guys miss. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
And like I said, as a staff, it's real tough. You want the kids to play. You want them playing hard.
Yeah.
Play hard, regardless of the score at this point. Let's just line up. Let's play hard and make some positive things happen. Be consistent doing what you're doing.
Last minute of the third quarter, 3rd down 6. Play clock right now at 20. Springdale not in a hurry here. I think this is more about execution than anything else at this point.
Let's execute. Let's do what we do. Eliminate mistakes right now and be positive.
So Connor in the shotgun, Parchman alongside. Connor will throw. He's firing. He's got Ladarius at the 32. It's going to be enough for a first down. They're going to blow it dead there. The Dogs will pick up the first down. Ladarius now with 92 yards receiving on 8 receptions. Frustrating night for him.
Right.
I mean, he's been such a big play guy all season.
We just hadn't had that big play. I think the biggest is 29 yards.
Yep.
And we just hadn't had that tonight.
And the game clock will hit 0:00. That'll be the end of the third quarter. So when we come back, Springdale will have the football 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Coach and I will be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Fayetteville's up 48-7. Yeah. 48-7, 8 minutes left in the fourth. Fayetteville over Rogers.
I think Springdale Schools is a great place to teach. They have cared about my salary. They have cared about my time.
Administration is awesome. They want to be there for the kids. I mean, they are #1 priority.
The staff, teachers, everyone's very, very nice, very polite, and very welcoming. It really feels like a family.
It's always good when you have a diverse population like Springdale for kids in the classroom to see people that look like them. So it gives them a role model.
I always say if I had somebody.
Welcome back to Springdale as we start the fourth quarter. It's 1st down 10. Dogs have the ball at the 32-yard line. Referee will wind the clock, and we will begin the fourth quarter. Connor gives to Daryl Parchman, makes 1 miss, 2 miss, across the 35-yard line. He'll get 4 up to the 36. So Springdale is going to fall to 3-2, and now we've got Daryl Parchman down with an injury.
Definitely not what you needed.
No,
right
not at that position for sure. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
And we welcome you back to Springdale. Daryl Parchman has walked off the field under his own power.
Good sign.
That means Pablo Facio has moved in at the running back spot for the Bulldogs. 2nd down 6, clock running, 11:38 to go in the ballgame. 54-13 our score. This is Facio across the 35, puts his head down. And he's going to be dragged down. We'll see where they spot him. They're going to mark him out at the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. Dogs converted the last 3rd down.
Well, Parchman went back out, so that's a good sign.
So Darryl quickly back into the game. Connor in the shotgun. He'll throw. Looking for Ladarius. Pass intended for Ladarius Wansley. I don't know if he didn't see it.
I think it may have been
tipped.
Short. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought the ball might have been short.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 3. Springdale's going to go for it.
Yeah, we need to get this, pick it up, and let's move forward.
Connor, low snap. Looking for Wansley again. Ball's nearly intercepted, and Springdale's going to turn it over. So Springdale turns football over with 10:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like we've got a Wolverine shaking up. He's trying to run off the field, and the trainers won't let him.
Yeah, he's trying to get off the field.
Never understood that. If they
No.
deal with him over there.
Exactly.
So Bentonville West will take over the football at the 39-yard line. Donald will bring the offense back onto the field. Dakota Gaines, the running back. Springdale still with many of their ones out there.
Yeah, they've got some guys out there. And like I said, I think they're just trying to get some things to jail.
Some cohesiveness a little bit.
Yes. We need some things that'll kind of pull together right here.
So it's 1st down 10, ball at the 39. Donald will give to Gaines. He's going to be stood up at the 36. Good hit there. And the Dogs will limit them to 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 7. They're going to mark that ball just inside the 36. Last 9:52 of the ball game. Springdale going to go to 1-1 in conference play, still in the middle of everything.
Right. That's right.
No real upsets tonight. I think everything kind of fell the way everybody thought it would.
Right.
So 13 seconds on the play clock. Donald will give to Gaines. Springdale had it hemmed in. Now they get him, and he's going to wind up with no gain on the play. Isai there, Stoney there. Now we got some pushing and shoving after the fact.
And that's it's one of those things you get frustrated. It's really kind of their kids. We're doing what we're supposed to do.
Ricky was the one that finished him off.
Yeah. And this is as a team, we got to make sure, this game is a game that we learn from, move forward. Don't let it define the season, but let's build from it.
So it's 3rd down 7. Donald in the shotgun. Stoney shows blitz. Donald going to throw. Got a guy open. Airmailed it a little bit. Pass intended for number 83. That's Hayden Cunningham. That's going to bring up 4th down and 7. Clock continues to run. 8:40 to go in the ball game. I think, if we look at this from sort of a 30,000-foot view, if you'd told me after 5 games they'd be 3-2, I think everybody'd be pretty happy. So, tonight disappointing, but overall, still 3-2, still in the middle of all this. And did they jump? No, they did not. So clock continues to run. 8:12. Here's Donald. The give straight ahead. He's going to be tracked down at the 36. No gain on the play. The running back, Blake Gifford. Springdale with a nice defensive stand there. They'll get the football back.
Yeah, that was a good stop right there. We definitely needed that. Really good.
So Springdale get the football. 1st and 10. Ball be at the 36.
Good job by Dominique right there.
And Dominique Trejo with the stop. And, he shot the gap. He got in there fast.
Did a great job flattening down the line exactly like he's coached. And that's what you want to see right at this point.
I mentioned earlier Isaiah Nichols,
right.
Springdale great, current Arkansas Razorback down here on the sidelines. Boy, we'd lie. Oh man, look at he's huge.
Yeah,
love to have that guy.
Well, there's a reason he's where he's at.
That is very true. He was a good one.
But he had qualities other than just being the ability to play football.
That's true.
He had the leadership skills and he had the work ethic.
That's the one.
Just unbelievable. And those kind of guys put themselves and set themselves apart.
Jordan Owens in at the quarterback spot. He'll give to Facio. He'll pick up 3 yards on 1st down. 7:45 to go in the ball game. I had a conversation with him one time, and
right.
he was 6'2" and about 210 pounds
right.
when he got here.
Right.
He's now he's 6'4". He's about almost 290.
Right.
And he's a good football player.
Yep.
Still remember Conway using 4 guys to try and block him, and it still wasn't working.
And like we talked about, not only is he a good football player, but a better person.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. Great character.
Absolutely great kid. So Jordan Owens getting his first varsity snaps at quarterback. Here's Facio again, 46-yard line up to the 50-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Yep.
He's a guy. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
Facio. He really doesn't fit the mold of the running backs they've had. He's a stockier guy. He's 200 pounds, but he's 5'7".
Yeah. He's kind of a tweener.
Yeah. He's a bowling ball, and
yeah.
he's just one of those guys that they haven't had.
Right.
Garrett was, 170 pounds. You going all the way back to, that first year with Mendez.
Right.
They just haven't had that big hammer.
Right.
You put another, 10 pounds on him, he grows a couple inches. That's a big boy right there. There's Facio on the counter.
He runs hard.
Yes, he does. He puts his head down every single time, and he's one of those run-to-contact guys.
Right. As they say, he gets lots of yak yards.
Yes, he does. That's a 5-yard pickup down to the 45-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down 5. Clock running, 6:20 to go in the ball game. A lot of young faces on the field right now.
I was just fixing to say, we've got a lot of new faces in, and they're doing a great job. It's what you want to see. Got some JV guys out there that are getting some varsity reps.
Jordan Owens again, the quarterback. He'll take and give to Facio. Across the 45, he's going to be real close to 1st down yardage. I think they're going to give it to him.
I think the second effort, he kind of pulled back, and again, like we talked about, he fights for every yard, and great job.
Boy, they're going to mark that just short. So they're inches short.
Yeah, I thought this guy here gave us the yardage.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down 1. Clock running, 5:35 to go. Jordan in the shotgun. He'll take and give to Fasio again. 40-yard line, first down yardage, and he's going to stumble down. The turf monster got him.
Wow. He ran too hard that time.
he gets clipped at the 35-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down, and Springdale will keep the drive alive.
Love his effort, though.
Yeah.
Great effort.
Springdale in a little bit of a bind at the quarterback spot. Connor McKenzie transferred to Gravett, so now they're, your tight end is now your backup quarterback.
That's right.
Jordan gives to Fasio again. Pablo,
good little
30-yard line, finds his way out of there very nicely. He's going to pick up first down yardage inside the 25-yard line. Boy, he's picking up chunks of yardage here.
He is, and you talked about him being, his size, but that size helped him there.
Oh, definitely.
He kind of found a crease, and then his ability to keep his feet moving, keep his knees moving, allowed us to get an extra first down. Great job there.
Mark him down at the 23-yard line. Clock running, 4:20 to go.
Update, Fayetteville beat Rogers 47-7.
Rogers came in at giving up 50 a game.
Close.
That's good defensive effort from them. But that offense, boy, they were averaging almost 40 a game.
Right,
Here's Fasio again, 20-yard line into the Storm's orthodontic red zone. Springdale getting ever closer to that goal line. This is a good drive. I mean, they have, they've put some things together. This is the second unit.
The good thing is they're going against their second, so it's twos and twos.
It's comparable.
You bet.
Ball marked at the 16. Line to make is the 13, so we'll call it second down and 3. Jordan Owens in the shotgun. Fasio alongside. They're going to give it to him again. Pablo Fasio continuing to fight inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8, and a first down.
Great hard run.
Boy, he's got to be tired.
Yeah.
He's carried it about seven straight times.
Yes.
Clock moving, 3:20 to go. Ball marked at the 8. I think I'm Fasio. I'm going to give it to me again.
Let's go. I bet he'll take it.
They'll give it to him again. Pablo. Knocked down hard. We're 43 there from Bentonville. Colby Gardner with the hit. He's going to get maybe a yard out of it. It's going to be second down and goal. Ball at the 7.
He got hit hard, but I can assure you he got up, handed to the official, and he's back in the huddle ready to go. He's a tough kid. Love to see him run. And here's what I like to see, too. I know our starters are out, but it gives them a chance to kind of cheer on those younger kids, and they need that.
Juan Martinez in motion. Owens gives to Fasio. He's going to be knocked down at the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and goal. So now Bentonville West sort of tightening up on the run game. Do you put it in the air here?
You might kind of look at a play action possibly right here with Jordan, possibly pull it and let him run it maybe. They've kind of given it, and this may be an opportunity where you give him a chance to maybe run one.
So it's third down goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Jordan Owens in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Looks like an option play. Here's Jordan. Dragon tacklers inside the 5. They're going to mark him down at the 2.5, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Clock continuing to move, 1:37 to go in the ball game. So it's going to be fourth down. Ball resting just inside the 3-yard line. This will likely be the last offensive play of the game, barring a penalty for Springdale.
Right.
Jordan Owens in the shotgun. He'll take and give to Fasio. Fasio looking for room near the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Springdale. Pablo Fasio with his first career touchdown. A 3-yard run, and Springdale adds on to their point total.
That's great for him being able to score in the varsity game.
Yes.
Great job.
I mean, he's running off the field. He's thrilled.
You betcha. And that's only going to make us better as a team. You get your young kids in, then they come back ready for practice.
Right.
And they make our varsity kids better. And that's the whole thing. Everybody's got a role.
Or a Pisa on to try the extra point. Connor will put it down, kicks on the way, and it's good. So our new score with 40 seconds to go in the ball game, Bentonville West 54, Springdale 20. We'll be right back. You're watching the Springdale Bulldogs on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
.40 seconds to go in the ball game. Springdale marches down the field. Pablo Facio with a 3-yard run, his first career touchdown.
Another first.
Another first. It was going to be a lot of firsts this season, a season of firsts,
right,
for a lot of guys. And Pablo gets his first career rushing touchdown with 40 seconds to go in the ball game. I imagine that Springdale will kick it deep, and Bentonville West will take a knee, and that will end the ball game.
Probably, yeah. You know, like you said too, you know, regardless of the score, this gives us, you know, our kids, our young kids, a chance to play, gives our older kids a chance to watch and root those younger kids on. So as a team, it can make us better.
So Springdale's got it teed up. The short end-over-end kick. Ball taken at the 17. It's going to be knocked down at the 35-yard line on the return for Bentonville West. Sam Minton. And now we've got 33 seconds to go. And I imagine that they will just take a knee and call this a night.
Right.